Welcome to Off the Binge, your ultimate seasonal anime podcast. Each week, we deliver top recommendations, hot takes, and in-depth reviews of the latest episodes from this season's lineup. Join us as we give you your weekly dose of anime coverage. You know, I got back into Cutie Pop, guys. I'm trying to do another fucking playthrough and try to beat that shit like maybe under 48 hours. So
maybe you should work on beating your meat, huh?
Right, that one. Wow, playing the game. So.
You know what? No, November is finished, right? I think we could definitely do it.
I love Miguel's face.
I mean, he's doing it while playing the game.
Bueno, guys. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you're watching this, and welcome to the Off the Binge podcast, where we're going to tell you guys what was the best, what was the worst, and what was the most mid-anime for this season. I'm your host, Crash, aka the Hispanic Gooner. I like romance and ecchi anime, and I hate Isekai with a passion. That's all you have to know about me. But I'm not going to be the only one talking about what's happening in this season. Oh, no. I have not one, not two, not three, not four, maybe five. A lot of people here probably maybe somehow talking about what's going down in this season as well. So let me pass it on somebody else before I keep messing it up. Legend D Vash, let us know, what did you think of this season? This man who loves long isekai titles.
Just to confirm, you're asking me to introduce myself and also talk about what the season is of fall? Or in one?
Hey, man.
Who are you?
Copy. I'm gonna do my intro. I'm gonna save my thoughts for our next segment when we get to that for the fall season. But if you guys didn't know, is your legendary human typhoon, Legend D Vash from the House of Tempest, your legendary Tranquilito from the Will of the Latino Heat. So it's great to be here for once again a Off the Bench episode 60. Great to end off the year on an even number. So it's just great to be here on the last show and ending of the year with our fourth tier list. We've been doing one for winter, spring, summer, and fall. So now to wrap it up, our 1 year anniversary is next month of the whole team being together. It's a great pleasure. We're entering winter of 2026 around the corner, and week 0, week 1, and the whole domino effect. So it's a great pleasure to be here, and I can't wait to have a discussion where our tier list will land by the next 2 hours and a half.
Oh no, it's 1 hour max.
That's ambitious.
Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready.
Oh my god, I'm killing him with just saying 1 hour. Well, I'll go next. Hello guys, it's me, Neko-chan. Yeah, I'm very excited to see what we think about this season. I think off air we've talked about. I think this season has been all right. Nothing has been, blowing us out of the water. So I'm excited to see where we rank things in. So, as always, like Vash mentioned, it's our anniversary soon. I'm so excited. And also, it's been cold, guys. We were all in the heat last week and everything, and now all of a sudden it's been chilly. It's been cold. Everyone's been getting either sick with their throat messing up, or I'm just saying, take care, because it's coming for us. All right, so and don't give me that face, because everyone, I'm telling you, everyone's feeling the same thing. Where their throat is feeling raspy, they're feeling the nose and stuff like that. Oh, it's terrible.
It's around this time of year,
and sure. Also,
it's very bad.
Hopefully everyone has some type of warmth out there, because one of our team members, Trevor, he don't got no heat for the past 2 weeks, and that meant the suffering of it. That meant the suffering.
It's cuddle season, guys. It's cuddle season. Find yourself a missus and cuddle, because when your radiator ain't working, you need somebody to cuddle with.
Or husband. We don't judge.
Right. We don't.
Yeah. Partner. Excuse me, partner.
You could be. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, okay. Anyways, yeah. So yeah. Anyways,
assuming that we only have. Partner.
Yeah. So anyways, cuddle, be safe, because it's rough out here. I've been seeing the Instagram reels, everyone's going through it. I have family members, coworkers, so be safe, people. Be safe. It ain't fun.
What's Instagram?
Wear protection.
Yes. All right. Yeah. So our next co-host.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Memory here. First off, I want to say thank you guys for coming by through the stream we had, even with the difficulties we had. We're supposed to start at 9. We ended up starting at 11. It was a bit of a nightmare, but we made it happen one way or another. It was a fun time. It was a blast. Appreciate y'all coming by and supporting.
Appreciate everyone.
I don't have the VOD as of this recording. I don't have the VOD up yet, but I am going to work on getting that up. I was debating whether or not to do it because of just the issues and everything and how late it ended up going, and I feel like some people kind of fizzled out as it went along. I'm not even surprised. It was really late. it was really late.
Bro, I was dying there. My
I think some of the
apologies
teams-
to everyone
So
and I was
my root
watching.
dude. So was my root.
My
dude.
apologies to
He
everyone.
was- Yeah.
Was
A
there for
lot of
half
the team.
It was still fun though. The chat was
Oh.
like, I don't know. The chat was going off.
killing us, bro.
Chat,
It was
he
wild. It
has
was a fun
like
time.
25 clips that 2 of his community members was going at it.
Oh,
One
yeah.
of them was coming at Miles' age or his hairline or his
Oh.
gray line. I felt bad. They was coming at me like, yo, wake up, Vash, wake up. I'm like, you know what? Let me just put it in the not seen, muted. I'm gonna take a quick nap, wake up 40 minutes later, be like, oh, the stream's still going on high.
Yep, they were going at Nate for not remembering JoJo openings as always and other things.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
crazy.
There's
you
some
know?
recurring jokes in there, and it was a fun time. So, like I
It
said,
was fun.
appreciate y'all coming through, and we did pinpoint, I would say, a good amount of things for the next season.
We did.
Actually. I think it ended up being for me probably the least amount in a season I'll be like
Yeah.
watching, at least initially going into it. Obviously, that is subject to change, but
Right.
yeah. Great time as always. Also, yeah, it's almost a year since I've been on the pod. I think in like a month or two, will be about a year, which is crazy. It's already been that long. When you're watching seasonal anime, especially like covering them, making content in any regard or any capacity, it flies by. It really
It does.
does. So, yeah, I'm ready to get into the new year, ready to get into the new season. My birthday's also in January. So like, I'm just ready for the next year. I'm ready for the winter season. I think on paper, it does look more promising, in my opinion, than this season that we're about to go over in rank. And also the spring, we've beat the spring like a dead horse.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So-
Please,
But yeah, I'm
Hey.
excited, and also excited to see how we're gonna feel about these shows. Obviously, what tiers we're gonna put them at, and
Yeah.
if there's gonna be any situations where it's like a honey lemon soda or whatever series we've had in the past type of deal.
I had the
Last
NFL music
season-
ready
Last
right
season
now.
we had
Stop
like
playing.
60 shows in the tier list, or 50
True.
shows. It was insane. So
It's true. Yeah.
We'll see, though.
Yeah,
maybe
Chat.
someone has some surprises in store for us here or something. that,
I can't wait
you know.
for spring season tier list. I know that one will be a debate. I know that one will be a
Ooh,
discussion.
true.
We have bangers
It
after
will not
bangers.
be a debate. What do you mean? We're just gonna be tossing S.
That's what I'm saying.
But remember, we do have one co-host that don't like
Hey, no,
that don't like Isekais.
No ass, no
Oh, yeah,
ass.
no,
Yeah, right.
We're gonna be there. He literally already said he's like, I'm out. Actually,
That is true.
We'll be
That's-
arguing for the right reasons.
Yeah, for the right
instead of-
reasons.
What? We will be not talking about booting stuff and
I just-
standing on business.
I just know winter tier list. I'm gonna put Trigon and S tier no matter what. I'm gonna just state that now, chat. That's a prediction.
Not up to season 1, guys.
Debatable.
Hey, we're doing a stream next week. Man, got Grem and myself. We're doing and ReZero as well.
Shit.
Speaking of Man God,
Yeah.
what's up?
Yeah.
Gotta hear from
that
you,
guy?
buddy.
All right,
Who's
full
that guy?
transparency, guys. I woke up like 20 minutes ago.
Nah, you've been
my
like this for
brain's
an
not
hour, though.
working.
Not gonna lie, you've been like this for a
Maybe
minute.
like an hour. I don't know. I was leaning back in call with the boys in fucking memory, and my Ruza were there, and I just passed out in my chair. I'm not even gonna lie. So I'm
Simon
like
video
out
on?
of it. Yeah, with the Simon video out, bro. I passed out, bro.
Okay.
So I'm here. I promise. Yeah. Also, I just want to say that this tier list is gonna be nice and easy and fast. And
Told you whenever
anyone who thinks that Gacha Kuta is
Oh, here we go.
significantly better than
This fucking guy.
he is on.
We're starting early.
Yep.
You know what?
Standing on business. I love it.
Hey,
Hey, I think with that being said, we should transition into our conversation that how was the fall season? Because overall, like speaking, we're not going to go full specifically, because if you guys want to check out our previous episode, go check. But how do we feel overall of the fall season? How do we feel? Like, was it better? What was the weakest? Because we know Memory's answered that he's going to say it's the weakest out of the whole year, because this man kept
still believe that.
just kept piling up week after week. And like, damn, the night shift is killing me.
Oh my
But I'm gonna just pile up for 2 episodes behind, 3 episodes behind, 4 episodes behind each one. And like, yeah, this shit is not hitting me.
that folder was
Gosh, pass me the mic.
crazy,
Let me speak. Let me stand on business real quick.
Go ahead. Take the mic, is yours.
Y'all wasn't listening to me in the beginning of this season. I'm gonna stand on business again. This shit was going to be mid, and I don't understand why nobody listens to me in the beginning. Everybody has told me the exact same shit. The only good thing that came out of this season was My Hero Academia and maybe one other anime, which is very debatable, which can be one of three things, which we'll talk about. Everything else, I do not expect to be any higher than B or C tier in this tier list of ours. Not even on my list alone, anything is S tier, which is crazy.
I might have to agree with Crab. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
And I'm tired that nobody stands on business with me when I tell you. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be me. You're like, no, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. I watch. We're going to do this tier list. Nobody's going to tell me anything's going to be on A tier. I promise you that on God. But hey,
whoa.
I'm right one time. Let's see if I get it right again next year.
Hold up, buddy. A tier is gonna be a little bit, all right, bro.
I feel like
that's what I'm saying. I don't think anything's going to be on A tier either.
I think so. Oh, you're cooked.
Yeah, you're
the thing with me for this season is like, because I've been pretty vocal about like how I feel about this season. I feel like I said, I'm ready to move on. I haven't really like overall. I just haven't been into this season as much as a whole. Like there have been some bright spots, but like I feel like a lot of like there was like a couple shows like I can think of off the top of my head, like Dusk at the beginning, even the assassin one, My Status as an Assassin, like at the very beginning, like some of these shows like showed promise, and I feel like it just like they just shit the bed. They just shit the bed. Like I was like, because like the very beginning of the assassin one was like I felt like there was maybe something there. Like we'll get into it more. We'll get into it more. But my point is like I feel like a lot of these ones that showed promise at the beginning kind of just like fizzled out or became nothing for me towards like the middle to the end. And I feel like that's kind of added up into how I feel about this season as a whole. Like there's a few bright spots, but overall it was just very underwhelming for me. And like I said, I really still feel like this is probably the weakest, in my opinion. Like for me personally, it was like my least favorite season in the whole year. So
I gotta look back into that and see, because I think there was one season where it just was not. I think that was not last season, maybe the season before, where right,
maybe spring you're thinking of.
Yeah, I think
or probably winter.
Winter and summer were pretty good from what I recall.
Yeah, maybe it was.
Winter we had Soul Leveling too, so we were doing reviews about that. That was really nice.
Summer was crazy. Summer was the best.
Yeah.
Hey, quick promo chat. We're gonna be doing best of anime of 2025 for Weeps Lounge next week. So if you guys want to check out the best, where we will actually be able to remember what happened in this whole year and what we will be ranking as top 10 or person and everything, we will be having some members of the Off the Bench team on that episode for Weeps Lounge. So go check that out for episode 208.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay, and that is for right now. I would probably agree with that with Nate. I think so, but I think I remember just one season prior where it was just like, it kind of was.
It was spring probably for me, spring or this one. It was between those two. For winter was good, summer was really good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No,
very solid.
All right, let's get started with the first one. My sister is all I need. I don't even know the title. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Sister is all you need. Yo, that shit was fire.
It's like my friend's little sister has it in for me. That's what.
There we go. Yeah, that's.
I'm the only one watching this anime.
All you need, or A Sister's All You Need. That came out like a decade ago, but I'd probably put that.
We're doing it right now. My fault. I forgot to transition to the sync. I didn't know we were gonna just jump into it. Yeah, we went right into it. Like I'm not sure if we were all done. I thought we had a prediction.
Do you have anything to say about the season or nothing?
Okay,
good
answer. Yeah, good answer.
That's crazy. That's why I said, let's just get into this, people.
I guess she made the right call. She made the right call.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for asking, guys. Damn. Sorry for caring.
My little sister's friend won't stop messing with me or whatever.
Yeah.
100%. I don't know. All I remember is like we got like a preview.
My best friend's little sister has it in for me.
Yeah, and she was like teasing him. It kind of. I don't remember that. I didn't watch it. What do you got, Fish?
All right. So look, here's my biggest thing about this anime. This has the same animation as Boy Girl from the previous season.
And the same voice actress, so yeah.
Yeah, same voice actress too, which is crazy. So I have, prior to watching the anime, I actually have read a little bit of the manga, a couple of chapters. I couldn't watch more because I read more because I was doing other stuff, whatever. So I already knew beforehand that the story was not going to be like Boy Girl. But because I watched Boy Girl, I was a little hesitant to go right back into it because that was the worst rom-com of all time. That gave romance a really bad name. So, I was a little hesitant. But again, I can't watch an anime or say that I watch an anime and say it's bad. I had to watch it to the very end, as my co-host has taught me. So I stood on business and I gave it a chance. And I'm glad I did because it wasn't as bad as I thought. There was some, little spicy peak moments, but the whole general idea of a girl who, likes this, I would just say mid, pro tag was kind of cool. It's not like a crazy, rom-com you got to get right into, but it's like, a nice little palate cleanser to get, through the season if you need to watch like some kind of romance or some kind of comedy to get through the season. I will say there were some moments that actually hit me pretty hard. The animation hit when it needed to. The music wasn't anything too crazy, to be honest. It's only 12 episodes, and it didn't copy Boy Girl. It actually apologized with the teasing, which I really thank fucking God it did that job. The girl said, "I'm so sorry for teasing. It won't happen again." When you do shit like that, that's when you know the anime is setting on business. But that being said, it's not a crazy rom-com. Not like, hey guys, I'm gonna recommend it. But it was a nice watch, and I really hope that season 2 does come around the corner, maybe next couple of years or so, because I generally want to know what goes on, with the relationships with these three, characters. Because now, the main girl, we know now has romantic feelings, and the side girl also stands on business. We like to see a little harem aspect, a little like competition between two, romance, two love interests. But that being said, it's nothing too crazy. I personally would put it low B. I give it an 8 out of 10, so low B. If anyone wants to put it any lower besides me that's watching it, I wouldn't mind it C. But there are moments where actually, that date scene where that girl stood on business, imagine just telling your crush, yeah, hey, I like you, but we can't go out. That's crazy in that aspect. So low B for me for this anime. It can be considered lower for sure, but I will give it its flowers. It did do better than Boy Girl, which was so disappointing.
Okay. I don't think anybody else watched that one, right?
I get one. Yeah. I get one. I'll take it.
There you go. Crash is on the board.
I think
Thank you.
Have fun.
All right, next up. Oh boy. One Punch Man Season 3, which got announced another part that's coming in 2027 to give them more time, which is nice.
2030.
Here's the thing.
2030.
Yeah, but there's a reason for it.
Oh, the full visual you're talking about?
Yeah. Well, there's a reason for it. That's why.
I mean, ReZero did the same shit. ReZero did do the same shit with the season 3. But here's like the thing with One Punch Man season 3. It's the weakest insert in the franchise at this point for the anime, like 100%. Content wise, I know people are going to talk about the animation and the production. Everybody's talked about that. Everybody, I feel like on planet Earth has like gave their opinion, or not even an opinion, has just kind of trashed like the animators and, crossing the line you shouldn't cross, essentially, when it comes to things like that. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying what you like or dislike about it and critique it and whatnot, but like a lot of people out here have crossed the line when it comes to it. For me, I just feel like content wise, it's been the weakest content. I feel like the very beginning of the season was like, it started off on a very slow pace with the build up for like the Monster Association. It was mostly focused on them. Some of the Garo content I did like at the beginning still, but they kind of like Garo got phased out as the season went along. Saitama was barely around really at all in the season, which kind of hurts, like I appreciate, I guess, getting focused on some of the other characters, but like, honestly, the characters that we did focus on in this season, I honestly I don't have too much attachment to, so that hindered my enjoyment, I feel like, for sure. There were some few bright spots I feel like I did mention on the couple episodes ago. I think his name was Flashy Flash or whatever his name is. The fight where it was like a 1-on-2 fight, like that was a bright spot. And the last episode with Saitama and Orochi, the fight between them, there was actually some really nice moments, like with the animation and whatnot in it, which shows you with time, with what, proper scheduling and things of that nature, proper resources, like they can put out a product that is presentable, right? So hopefully with the next part, it could be copium, but hopefully with getting more time for the next part, they can give us more moments like that, because I feel like it did leave off like on a brighter spot. Now it's nothing crazy still, but Yeah, apparently also the content even was anime original as well, like Saitama fighting Orochi or something like at this point or whatever. I think, or some of the stuff with it was anime original, I heard. But the season as a whole, yeah, was very disappointing. I mean, I went in with low expectations, and I feel like it was pretty much met. Like I wasn't disappointed really, because I didn't like set a high bar or high expectations for myself. So yeah, I honestly, like, if I was gonna be dead honest, I would say D. I would honestly say D tier for it. Like, I wish I could be higher on it.
Good. Honestly, I really haven't heard.
Because season 2 is like a C tier, and this was definitely worse than season 2.
Analyst score says here it's a 53, so that's almost a D.
I would say D.
That's an
person.
actually.
Did you like it, Gremlin? Season 3?
What? I have watched 5 episodes.
Oh,
well, there you go.
All right, cool. So we move on to the next one then.
The spotlight just crashes again.
New York Attorney season 3. All right, I get my comeback again. Wow, in the mid fucking season, guys. All right. So episode 1, I'm not gonna do no recap. Episode 1 was a big letdown, where everything that happened in the previous seasons becomes unraveled in season 3. So I personally had to step back from that anime, and it took me actually a little bit to get back into it. What I will say is that despite the whole situation that had transpired in the first episode of season 3, what maintains in this season, which I personally love in throughout the franchise of To Your Eternity, is the drama. What season 3 does is takes the modern perspective of society and asks Fushi this big question and to the viewers as well too, which is everything really as peaceful as you think it is? And it really makes you think a lot, not just, when in the perspective of, whether you're living, whether you might be a knocker, or whether you are a ghost. It really makes you want to believe, like, no matter whether you're living or you're dead, like, is the world really truly at peace? Are you at peace? Is your world at peace? And Fushi's learning to deal with that in modern society as opposed to what he was used to way back in time. You have new characters, reoccurring characters, and some characters that plot twist a lot of things. I forgot her name, but pretty much the descendant of the previous girl who had the knocker inside of her, who got away in the previous season. She's now pretty much who in charge of like this whole thing, controlling the knockers and everybody who's living on the earth. So now Fushi, the first core of the season, Fushi now needs to figure out how to defeat these guys. And for me, I feel like the only thing that's keeping me watching this season is just the drama. Again, seeing everybody back alive kind of like killed the whole vibe for me. Like that whole, like, there's a reason why they were supposed to be dead and not alive. Now that they're here, it kind of killed that move for me. But as I continued to watch the season, I realized that the show kind of shows you a different perspective about living, and that is you get a second chance maybe to live, but that's it. You only get that one extra chance, and you can't mess it up because you only have a limited amount of time left to live on this planet. So the theme of it is, what will you do at that time? What are you gonna do to kind of like make your life the best life? And I really vibe with that. I really mess with that, even though it has like some boring moments where you're kind of going to snooze off. I think I'm enjoying it for the most part. And I'm going to write it out for the very end. I'm going to see where this story goes and see how Fushi's journey ultimately ends. Is he going to defeat the knockers? Is he going to be able to save everybody? Is the world really not at peace? Or can, him and, knockers coexist? But that being said, for the first part of the core of the season, I'm going to give it, again, a low B. I would put it right underneath... Little Sister, to be honest. I'd only put it that high. I'm being generous with it only because of the drama. If it wasn't for that alone, past the production of the animation, of the music has been pretty decent. It's been consistent. It's been the same as all the other seasons. I wouldn't say anything has changed, been crazy, but I've been vibing with it. But I don't think it's too mid. I feel like if you would say it's bad or mid, it's because of what the plot point of everyone's back alive, and that's what's kind of killed it. But if you try to look past that and see what the show's really trying to show you in this new perspective, I think you would be a little more generous like I have and give it a higher score of B.
Okay.
I mean, I've heard it's had good conversations of it. That's what I have loved to see about it. Some people agree with the kind of like the stuff they're going into. Some people don't. So it's been a good convo every week I've seen. So that's cool.
Give it a chance.
All right.
I'm still in season 2.
All right, there's something more to say. We can go into the next anime.
Alrighty, Campfire Cooking.
Campfire Cooking.
In another world with season 2. How we
What's
talking
the
about it?
definition? I feel like this is like the definition of like B tier. I would put it at the top of B tier personally.
Yeah.
I feel like
That's crazy.
I always have fun with it. It's a blast. The cast is really fun. The adventure aspect was there with this season, going to different towns, seeing different kind of, people and the way they run their towns and the different personalities and like the bartering, trading and just things like that. We did see in some of the towns was cool, like the connections that were made. Obviously, the food was really good.
And there's a new edition of the Pixie Dragon.
Yep.
The dragon's cool.
A very nice addition. Also, our slime getting an upgrade, the gigantic slime bit, like the giant slime. I did really like that. There were some nice moments in this season. Like I think back to the season with the brother and the sister, and how they were trying to help the mom, and the lessons that Mukoto was like trying to teach the boy on how to be like a merchant, an adventurer, and not really kind of let others really like take advantage of him. Kind of gave him a lesson, like helped him out, but then also gave him a lesson as well. So there were some nice character moments like that in here, but a lot of this is what we come to expect and really enjoy. I feel like with this series, obviously it looks really good production wise. The food looks good as always. But I feel like it's nothing like super crazy, right? Like it's not really gonna blow you away. It's always a fun time though. It's consistent. And I really appreciate it for that. And I like it a lot for that. Same really as season 1. I would say I'd be surprised. I mean, there could be something above this in B tier, but this would probably be like at the very top of B for me. I could debate even putting this in A, honestly. Like I would be fine with it, but I just feel like this is the definition of a B tier.
I have to back you up as well. This is a solid B for me as well. This I don't think it goes up to A, maybe like low tier A, but it's just really enjoyable. The food is good. The comedy between the gods as well, that they want either their own specialty of food, them asking their own type of requests. So all those little things are very adorable to see when it comes to characterization. But I agree, high B, top there. Maybe much later during the recording, during the show, we might change it up a bit, but I'm okay with high B. I know God may have changed his may have a different opinion.
I mean, I think this is the definition of a C.
What?
I mean, it's like it's a chill anime to watch and it's enjoyable throughout. But like, I feel like when we're talking about B tier is like something that's like actually solid, like a little bit
and
higher.
It is.
I don't know. Like I have fun with this show.
You're telling me this is below those other 2 in B, buddy?
I think those other 2 in B need to be an F, but like Crash is the only one who's seen them, so it kind of leads credence to they should be an F, to be fair. But no, I don't think they should be below those. But I don't know. I feel like because like S is like peak, right? A is like really good, enjoyable. You want another season, right? B is like I want to. You know what? I'll give you B, I guess. I guess if we break
he talked himself out of it in the process.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Finally, guys, after a year, we get compromised. Let's go.
I think by that logic.
Is it because the colors are messing you up? Because you think C is like yellow, so you see it on yellow, so you think like, oh, I don't know. I don't. What? Just help you. All right, bro. All right.
All right.
What about you, Neko?
Down to B, guys. We got it. Moving on to the next anime.
Wait, whoa, what?
B? Oh, you're good.
I do think B2. Yeah.
Okay, but just try to fucking skip Neko, man.
I didn't know Neko was caught up.
I didn't think she was watching. I'm sorry.
I don't think
I was behind. It's all right, but it's cool, bro. It's cool. Go ahead, bro.
I got your back, girl. I got
Thank
your
you,
back.
thank you, bro.
Honestly, chat, I did.
I never heard a peep from Neko.
I did also
I didn't
forget
say I
that she
didn't
watches
know
it.
either.
Girl don't even use any list. Girl don't even update. Girl don't even talk about it. She's like 5 episodes behind.
Y'all don't even know. But
She old fashioned, bro. She old fashioned, man.
that's all I am. But I will say this next one is a C, guys. Let's agree. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now here's the definition of a C.
Let's put that in C, baby.
Yeah, this is a perfect C. Like this is like a
It's a good
perfect C
time.
or like a
It's
low
good.
B. I'm okay with either or.
Yeah, it's
What
cool.
anime is this,
It's
guys?
cool.
I can't
That
see.
that is a hero. Mom is a spirit, and I am a reincarnator. That's all I got.
I would give this like a C, maybe like bottom of B.
Yeah, I felt the same. Like low B, I'm okay with, or high C, I'm okay with either or.
You get because I remember we had the discussions, like even for me, because I didn't finish it, but like it was starting to lose me in that middle bit with that. And I know that
That plotline pissed me off.
yeah, that
but-
plot line in like the middle of the season was I know
Yeah.
where a few
It
of
pick
us
up
kinda
better
felt
at
like,
the end.
like
It pick up better at
It
the end,
does get
showing
better.
like them trying to teach a lesson to the kingdom, to the people, and everything like that. Well, sorry, not the people, more of the royals trying to teach them a lesson and everything like that. So like that plot line kind of came back together. But I do agree, the middle was a sleeper.
yeah, that's where I like lost interest, honestly.
It wasn't a sleeper. It was infuriating.
Yeah,
Difference. Sleeper means it was boring. I wasn't bored. I was pissed off. There's a difference. All right.
You're right,
Yeah,
100% right.
Nah, I
We
was
need,
really excited
we
about
need
this
to take
one.
back the word sleeper. Sleeper means boring, not that it's trash. All right, it's different.
I do
I
agree.
don't know. I don't-
Or sleeper could mean
No,
that's
100%
one that nobody's paying attention
Nobody's
to, but it's
paying
good.
attention
You
to
know,
it.
I-
Yeah.
In that context, yeah, you're right.
yeah. Like I would say this was I was really excited for because it just seemed very like interesting, and I read ahead and I got to that middle part and I was just pissed. I kind of like during the middle or like even prior to that arc, I was like already pissed because I knew it was coming up. So I was like, I gotta sit for 2 or 3 weeks to see this. I was pissed, but by the end it does get better. From what I was reading, the manga it stops or it's like still updating from that point. So I don't know. I don't know nothing that goes ahead from that. So
It's
I hope
called
it
late
stays good. So yeah, yeah. So I hope it keeps going there. But anime wise, I did enjoy it. So I think it's a good C. It was a good time. I did like where it was going. I liked the animation, and it was cool and frustrating.
All right. Anybody else got anything for that one?
No, I think that's a
No.
good spot.
All right.
The new season of this coming out.
Spy Family
right.
season 3.
F.
So we have me, Nate, and maybe Crash because I don't know.
No, yeah, I'm up to date.
Yeah.
Neko, I believe you should go first because I know you've been on top of Spy X Family for the longest.
I mean, I love everything that was happening in this season. I was really looking forward to this one because it goes into Lloyd's backstory, which I really loved. Like I mentioned in season 2, Lloyd's backstory was like being like, weekly updated, and I cried a little bit of it. So even with the anime, I did tear up a little since it's a good backstory. I do like it, and of course the bus, everything, a lot of the arcs in this season was really good, and of course, like you guys saw the last week's arc too, it was entertaining. So I personally would put this whole season. It was definitely better than season 2. I think we can all agree. Season 2 was more.
I would probably agree with that.
Slow at times. So I would put this in B2. I really did enjoy myself with it. I would probably put it like, I could either put it above Campfire Cooking because
I feel like I feel about the same, about where
Yeah,
so
both are
they're
the
kind of
same.
interchangeable for me
Yeah.
probably.
For once, I'm with you. Like literally,
Yeah.
I'm B tier
Yeah.
wherever you want. If
I'm
you want
cool
to put
with
it there,
that.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I don't really mind.
Yeah.
They're, like you said, they're really both the same. I was just saying in a sense because we know more context to Spy Family. Well, no, they're both the same, I guess.
They're very different series, but in terms of character wise, I feel like the stuff with Lloyd, I would say, kind of
Right.
puts it it probably puts it above it. And like, so
Right.
that arc, the bus jacking, and even the stuff with Fiona at the end of the season, like
Just
that shit
keeping
was,
on Fiona
yeah.
because you forget
No,
about the first
stuff with
episode.
Fiona was the like last 2 episodes were awesome with her. Like
Not even
especially
that,
when
like,
he was
she's growing up
carrying
the
her
show.
away. He was carrying her
Yeah.
away, and she's like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god." Well,
Yeah,
she's like
yeah.
literally has like she said she had like a broken fibula, and like her
Oh,
arm
yeah.
was like dislocated, and like
Power
all this
love.
shit. Yeah, I'm just like, holy shit. And then once like all the adrenaline wore off from that, she's like just miserable as hell, like in the car, like on the car ride home. Now she was great at the end of the season for sure. Like, because I wasn't really like
On her character.
yeah, just like her whole gimmick, and like right, like I wasn't really like crazy about it, but I don't know. I feel like she definitely grew on me a bit with like the ending part of this season. So yeah,
100% agree with that.
I agree with Neko though. I probably enjoyed this season, this season more than season 2.
My only other thing I would say to this is, guys, when the Crunchyroll awards come up and it's like, who are you gonna protect? You know, in that one, you know, little voting thing, it's gonna be Anya again. I'm telling you, for 20.
Oh, Anya's like always in the.
It's all.
like,
if you don't vote for Anya again, I don't tell you, man.
Boji was robbed. Boji.
Oh yeah, at the
was
time,
robbed.
Bojo was robbed at the time. I remember that.
Oh
time.
God, go vote for Anya again. Go vote for Anya again.
But yeah,
All
I
right.
think
That's all I got
we're
for next
good.
time.
If we're all feeling the same now, the next one is Sanda. I'm gonna say A tier.
Oh,
100%. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Okay, I'm glad that my straight up answer didn't get rebutted that fast. I'm like, cool.
I'm actually down for A tier, but dude, the ending left a sour taste in my mouth. I'm not gonna lie, man.
I will. I mean, it did end up.
Yeah, the way it leaves off is just.
Well,
I
are
really
we gonna
want
get
for
season 2?
2. I mean, I want
think-
to. They didn't really announce it afterwards, but it makes sense why it stopped there. I will say it really does make sense because yeah, it's like it makes sense. I don't know.
It just
why
felt
we
like
couldn't have 24 episodes, but I get it. I get it why they stopped there.
it
'cause
felt
you
like
can't
something that should have been in like the second or third to last episode, like right, like I don't know,
Oh,
like
for
it,
sure. For sure. For sure.
yeah. I wasn't a big fan of the ending, just like Neko said, like how abruptly it kind of ended, and just it didn't really feel like a conclusion or like an ending to me. I don't know, like
Yeah.
so a little bit of a blemish, but I still say overall, you know, with the cast, even like the whole premise with Sanda, I think was very intriguing to me. I definitely liked it, especially like I know Grem's hit on it a lot, like with Japan and just how things are, you know, with in Japan and all that. So I and then production wise, obviously it's amazing. The music, great. So it has a lot of strong qualities about it. And I did really like Sanda as a main character was someone that I definitely just with that the whole dilemma, right? Of him being himself, right? As a kid, as a teenager, but then also having that other the whole Santa thing going on and trying to balance that and some certain restrictions that he had, and just it was an interesting thing that I did come to really like. And some of the other cast I would say did grow on me as it went along.
Teacher,
so,
we love him.
yeah, he was awesome.
Oh my
he
god,
grew on me
teacher.
a lot.
Bro was a
Yeah, he
protector. It was adorable the way him and
Yeah.
Sanda in his Santa Claus form just had their interaction. Just the way the principal, the small little old lady, and how she knew how to maneuver, how to teach him about Black Santa. Like everything was intrigued. I love how me and Neko, I think like in week 4 or week 5 around there, was just giving theories of like, hey, you know, where could this go with Sanda? The character of the folklore, or are we gonna see Grinch and the other folklore of Tooth Fairy? And
Ooh, that'd be funny.
we are not gonna get that as of now because we don't know if season 2 or any of these other type of folklore will be introduced. But it's just like talking about it with Neko, it just sounds more intriguing. It sounds more possibilities. But then when we get to the show in the end, it's like, wait, we're not getting any of that. I kind of blew balls myself because I kind of hyped myself for what we could have gotten, but we're not getting any of that. So it's kind of a bit not disappointing, but like I hope we get more. I hope there's more ground to explore. But who knows? Only time will tell if we get more of this product, because only time will tell.
Science Saru, please, because I love how they adapted like Paru's like style. Like I love Paru's style, so of course, like I've already mentioned this before with Beastars.
Yeah.
I love that it's in CGI, but Paru's like art is so unique.
Oh, you see it.
They
You see
really-
Sanda looking like this, and it's man. I maybe would have preferred Science Saru than Orange on B Stars.
100%, 100. But again, right? No heat. I love.
Yeah, both are nice
B-Stars.
enough, right? Yeah.
Right, exactly. But I'm telling you, some things in B Stars look so fire that just CGI
Yeah.
can't portray really well. But it's fine. It's fine. I love both. I love what they did with the Science Haru killed in the music. Every time they did like either the maracas for the principal, because he's so like how you call it, egotistical, and salsa is just really good for that, for like the passion, and then of course the Christmas theme. Like a lot of the soundtrack is fire. I love it. I always have it in my ear. Of course the AD too in the opening. That's like one of my favorites of the year. So yeah, I would have it at 8 because it just really, I really loved it every week. I would almost be close to put it at S tier, but I think season 2 would probably be S tier for me. So I could keep season 1 as A. I hope we get more for sure.
Graham, any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean A. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We're all in agreement.
I could be convinced to put it in S.
Okay.
For this season anyway.
Yeah, but dude, out of everything, this was just so stylized and like different. But I'm okay with A.
Yeah,
'cause
I'm okay with
I'm
A.
okay with A. I
I'm
just
okay.
feel like if we put this at A, there's not a damn thing in that S ranking this season. It's all I'm saying.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
for
There's
sure.
one
No,
thing for me. There's one thing for me that could be an S, but hey, or two. But
And if you say what I think
We'll
you're
find
gonna
out.
say, I will kick you off the podcast.
We'll find out.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yes.
So Mechanical Mori. I meant Vash. I want to hear your thoughts because I know you're caught up.
He's
Sure.
not caught up. Don't ask stupid questions.
I'm actually
Is he
am.
not?
I did finish it Learn Today
Oh
this
my
morning. I
God.
already finished it at 11 o'clock.
See?
No,
I got you.
Stand up business. Stand up business. Stand up business.
We got it, brother.
Say it, man. Say your
Tell him.
thoughts.
Tell him.
A.
I'll put it in A
Oh.
or B, depending how you guys feel. No, I'll say B. I'll say B.
I think that's B, bro.
Yeah, that's B.
I don't know about
That ain't
all
no
of that, bro. But
I mean-
it's adorable. Comedy is there.
Yeah.
The main MC, he's gullible, but I think he plays
he's
gullible.
not gullible. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's not that stupid.
yeah, he
knows.
plays gullible. As I'm saying, he plays gullible. Like he knows because, like, yo, you got Mari the Mari too, bro. Like you see the difference of an actual android with having rocket in her feet, but
Blinded
then
by love, brother.
exactly blinded by love. The cute shower scene in episode 10 or 11, it was adorable. It was funny. How one person was trying to expose and say, I love you. When did I fall in love with you? The other one was like, what did you find out wasn't a robot, it was human? And both of them were talking about two different subjects without knowing which one is answering what. It was adorable. The little girl trying to date his rival, trying to get him jealous because he's like, yo, you lost interest in me because you're too blinded by this rivalry of your older sibling trying to take the hair, or cousin. My apologies.
Cousin.
But yeah, cousin, thank you. So it's just interesting, the aspect of the on and off trying to get the hair, but storytelling, there's always this type of problem when you are in this type of family business. And like Gremlin said, I think in week 12 coverage we said last week, the father's alive. And it's like, what the fuck? You're literally just having this soap opera drama just happening in your fucking goddamn family household. But yeah, sure. It's literally a telenovela.
100%.
100%. But that's all I got. That's my overall thoughts. Like I said, an enjoyable show I watched is one show that actually was finding more adorable the most. Every episode just kept going.
Yeah, I mean, fair, and this is a complete story.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Oh wait, so there's a complete story. Like that's it. Like
Yeah.
there's no more next
Yeah,
season.
that's it.
Oh.
There's a sequel, but it just started, so it's
Oh.
not gonna be. Yeah. So
And-
yeah.
Congrats on the sequel. Hopefully it gets adapted in the next whenever it does.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah,
okay
we
with
just
either
adapted next year.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that. Like
One chapter.
I literally was like next year. That's why I paused. But like whenever it does. But any more thoughts?
I mean, I'm okay with either C or B. I don't know how.
My
Go
God.
ahead, Grim. Go off, man.
I really enjoyed this show. It was a lot of fun throughout the whole season. I've been preaching about this show all
Yes.
year to everybody, and getting ignored largely.
He did put me on, so I feel like that's a win. That's a little tally right there.
Getting ignored by all my co-hosts except for Neko. I don't know. You watched it on the last day. You don't count as a person.
I literally watched all 8, 9 episodes. I just didn't watch the last 3.
And how long did it take you to watch the 8, 9 episodes?
8. Sorry, Mikkel. You
Till last
finished it,
week?
bud.
Week 6
You want to,
to
that's all that matters.
week 6 to week
Yeah,
10.
you
Thank
keep it
you,
for the
thank
tier
you,
list, therefore
thank
he
you, Memory NK.
Anyway, speaking of binging stuff for the tier list, Nate.
You what?
Anyway, nothing. I'm fine.
Am I the only one
Alright, so
watching this
Binge
again? Bro, 3 for 3, no way.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think I could do B or C. I'm not sure. What do you, Neko? What do you decide? What is the definitive last thing? Because I'm okay with either one. And so is,
I think since we already have the sister and attorney there, we got to keep it at B. I would put a C personally, but we got to keep it B, I guess, at that point.
Cool, all right.
Yep.
Let's get on to the one show that only Crash is watching as usual.
Like, that's crazy that I'm. Wow, okay. So, Chitose is in the
Oh,
ramen bottle,
Chitose.
right? So,
I don't. What? I'm watching this. I've literally talked about it every week. It's been going. Like, what do you mean? Only Crash is watching. All
Well,
right?
he said it. He exposed himself.
Crash, you're the only one watching. Yeah.
speak on it. What do you think about it for? Because it's still ongoing.
We don't
Mr.
have enough.
Roboto.
We don't have enough episodes, honestly. I feel like this is a hot or flop episode for this one. And right now I'd say it's been chilling.
So you put it at C, bet.
So it's C.
Yeah.
I'd give it C probably. Well, we don't have enough of it. We don't have enough yet.
How many
And
episodes
delay
out?
took-
Like what? Like 8 episodes only?
Yeah,
There's like 8, yeah.
7. I think it's 7 or 8. I don't know. It's very little.
All right. So out of the half episodes of the core 1 of part 1, what would you call it then? The season?
Yeah,
All
probably.
right. Crash, you
What
got
about you, Crash? Where
yeah,
you
did
at
rebuttal?
Give it
right
A.
now?
I'm giving it a solid A. Like this is gonna be a crazy take in general coming from me, but
Talk about it.
the biggest thing about this is that I'm getting a pro tag, which everyone's been telling me about, is not like your average
True.
guy who's always, like Kazuya from Rent a Girlfriend or like any other just generic, rom-com like MC. No, like this is a popular kid we're seeing for the first time who's actually like dealing with situations in his school with a lot of girls that are into him. And you want to hope that he gets his big harem, but we all know there's gonna be one girl out of those girls that like him that he's gonna end up being with. We don't know who yet. We know who, but we don't know yet. DK. So far for me, the animation has been phenomenal. I have loved the music in like this. There's 3 animes in this specific season alone that I've been just vibing with the music every time I go into it, background music wise, and this is one of them. Like I have just like. The biggest example I can give to you guys is if you guys are watching the anime, I refer to the festival episode. That episode, which again was delayed, and then we were able to see later on. There's a reason they did that, and I really love that. That they took time to kind of see 2 different perspectives, a kind of black and white filter, which not a lot of anime do, like just see a different perspective of 2 people who are pretending to be in love, which may actually grow to a bigger love. And the music, while that filter is being on, it's like a noir feeling is the best way to explain it to me. I like stuff like that. I like that this anime gives me a unique and different perspective of romance, a blossoming relationship that not a lot of other animes do. Have like other animes that came out in the past that have great animation or other great music, but this one in particular, just in its own ways, just give me different things entirely, whether it's with the characters, whether it's with the background, the situation that they were in school, overall, the way that they talk to each other it's just so out of left field that I did not expect. Even the story itself, I originally, when I heard about this anime, I thought it was about the blonde haired chick, which her name is Yuko, and she was joining in Chitose's little band, and like his job was gonna like to help her like kind of like grow into her, like get her out of her shell, whatever. But I had the characters wrong and everything. It kind of different character was the guy it ended up being, but I was not far off. So I like that, like the fact that it wasn't even what I expected, and it actually grew out to be a lot more better. that being said, the anime is not finished, so I can't really 100% give it a solid score. But so far, out of the 8 episodes that I've watched, it's been a solid A. It's been a 9 out of 10 for me. Mind you, that can change, and I've said that before in the podcast. That can change very, very quickly, as the last couple episodes are being said. So I don't feel comfortable grading it right now because it's not finished. But me personally, in general, like if I were to put a rating, I would say A for this anime so far of the 8 episodes I've seen.
We got an
So
A
we're
and
gonna
a
split
C.
We're gonna split the difference.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with
Low B.
I'm fine with low B.
Would you put it above two? Well, I guess obviously, yeah. Crash would put it above like To Your Eternity and the other one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because
I'm not like biggest paper choosers. Again, like other people say otherwise. Like I'll compromise with Grem. Like if you want to put
I mean I agree. I think it's probably like the mid tier of B right now. Like if we're like putting it up there, because like it's just really hard for me to like fully rank it right now. Because right now I'd probably like if I wanted to fully like off of just the episodes we have, it's like a solid B, maybe like it can go either up to A or down to C. Like, and I'm just waiting for more. And I feel like we kind of got shafted out of getting more because all the delays and stuff.
And it's going on a delay again.
You're lying.
It's going on another delay. Yeah. So
I can't catch a break with
honestly,
this.
I think with the delays we drop it to C. Honestly.
If it's for the delays, give me at least low B, at least that, because at least the plot is in tight. Like it's not like God, like I gotta go and watch this. Like at least you're gonna go and like, okay, the story's developing. You're gonna see what's gonna happen with the little arcs that's going on. I would at least give it low B for just that. But
it's like if Sakuta was a popular kid,
pretty much, honestly, if you know,
and acted like Hachiman. Anyway,
so what? Bottom of B, is that what we're going with? Or right where it's at? It's right where it's at.
Fine.
Okay. All right.
A.
Oh, okay.
A joke.
I'm sorry.
The next anime that we're gonna be talking about is Wandance. If you guys didn't hear it,
was that a joke?
Yeah.
Is that what you meant when you said A?
It's C. Come on.
C.
Yeah.
That's generous.
Yeah. I'll give it C.
That's generous. I mean,
Who else has watched it? Who else has watched
I dropped it.
Neko?
So
Neko? You
Is
there?
the only one. You're the only one praising this.
No, Neko? You're not here? No?
What do you mean Neko's the only one praising it?
She
I'm
was.
the only
I
one
know
still
she was telling me
watching
about
it.
like it's not like crazy, but like certain scenes is like hitting it, whatever. At least we last spoke about.
I know.
has Neko even watched it? I think she's read it.
No,
we were comparing it to the Tougen Anki ending.
All right, Grem, say your case. Say your case. Why do you think C, or what's your deal? What do you think about the series, man?
I think that the animation for the dances is so bad, but I think the story about a young man struggling with stuttering and a speech impediment and growing to love dance because he found someone who was so bright that he wanted to embrace and try something new with her, and they're slowly blossoming respect and admiration and maybe a little bit of love there is the story for this show was good. The animation made me want to open MS Paint and animate it myself. Like there was this dance battle, bro, where
I saw clips of it.
I saw clips model
Me too. We were all over that, bro.
So much, dude. I was like, what's happening? It was bad. The dance animation was bad. The Cabo or Kubo, whatever the hell the main character's name is, he knows one dance move and that's all he ever did, and he flailed his arms around like a fucking windmill every time he danced. I like the author needs to study dance more. That's truly how I feel, the footwork was fine, but brother, the upper bodies of these characters look like they did not know what to do.
I like seeing the clips and just seeing like how crazy like it just looks and like I'm like, bro, what is this, man? I still like behind. I'm like 5 episodes or like, but I do want to. I'll probably read this one for sure. Like, yeah, it's just it fits better that format. I saw the newest chapter, whatever, kind of was cool, and I was like, ooh, I'm in.
I think we talked about it before, right? They left out like the original songs. Like,
yes.
they couldn't include the original.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a cool thing, like if you read the manga and like maybe the song that it says like you throw that song on maybe while the
I was
performance or
literally
something,
just about to say that.
yeah, I feel like that would add to it. Like, and I've already like seen the art from the manga. Like, it looks awesome. So like, yeah, the manga may be, you know, the route. Like, if you're interested enough in it, obviously, like the manga may be the route to go. But
yeah,
I think another thing that really threw me off is the style of dancing they're doing doesn't fit for the songs that are playing half the time.
100%.
Because there's a lot of like house music playing every single time, and there's people like trying to pop to it, like pop and lock, you know, and it's like that doesn't work for this music.
It's
God,
such a happy song, and
like,
it's just like no.
I think that's a massive thing that kind of screwed this anime is that the mute. You can tell that the style of dancing they were doing was for a different song because it never fit the song that was actually playing.
That is disappointing.
Isn't this the anime also that the guy was listening to the Scatman song or something?
Yeah, the Scatman. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you lose points for that automatic. Like, don't get me wrong, that's hilarious, but you losing points for that. I don't like. It's not a bad.
Okay, I will say this show probably made me laugh the most out of any show. It was just for that Running Man shit and the Scat Man. Like that shit. That's probably the most I've laughed from a single show in this season. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
that's fair.
That shit.
What are we thinking?
But I would say C.
100%.
Okay.
I would, if you want to twist my arm, I'd put it in D, but I think C's fine for me.
Yeah, because everything else was good except those little parts. And you know,
yeah, just whenever they were dancing in a show about dancing, whenever they were dancing was the worst part.
Yeah,
which can't be a thing. That can't happen. Yeah. The one thing you couldn't drop the ball on, you dropped the ball on. Like,
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
All
right.
But the next one, My Hero Academia final season of Boku no Hero Academia final season.
Boku no Pico Academia.
No question, no contention. I believe memory should say it best for all of us here.
S tier.
Our first S tier. I mean,
no question.
The only sole thing or complaint I could say about this whole part is the all for one shit, and I've been vocal about that on the pod. The all for one bit, but outside of that,
fault. That's the author's fault.
Well, I mean, true, but it is in the anime. It is in the anime, like still, you know. But just you know, that's the only thing really I could critique or like have a negative kind of feeling about with this season. I feel like just the character moments, the way it left off, kind of everyone's story, the anime original stuff they included as well, like the closure for the Todoroki family, and you know Deku's closure. I mean, I just feel like it was just like a perfect way to leave off the series, and like production wise, it was incredible. Even without My Hero bringing in a lot of their like kind of heavy hitters that I feel like they in the past have brought on for their like big episodes, like they like some of them still were here on the final season, but like I know a lot of people were looking forward to Yutaka Nakamura showing up on an episode, like animating, like because I think he did storyboard or something an episode towards the end, but he actually didn't. Like people were waiting for the cubes, people were waiting for that shit. Like that didn't actually, like he never even showed up in that aspect or in that regard on this season. So like yeah, for that and for it to look still as strong as it did. Especially like that Bakugo episode, like there's some very standout episodes in here. A lot of awesome character moments with All Might and Deku and Bakugo. Yeah, it was just it was an awesome final season. pretty much from beginning to end, and minus the all for one stuff, which I feel like we definitely could have went without. I feel like this was a great way to wrap things up, great way to wrap up this story. I know we still are going to have like that extra chapter adapted or whatever, so I am looking forward to that. But yeah, this is definitely deserving of S tier, definitely on the level of, because I've always said my favorite inserts and My Hero season 2, season 3. This is on that level, maybe even better. I don't know. But yeah, definitely deserving of S tier. But Crash, Vash, do y'all have, or anybody else, does anybody else have anything they maybe want to add in regards to this?
I agree. S tier. All I got.
All I will just say is, if you guys want to hear our takes of what we feel about, the overall of My Hero Academia, you definitely need to listen back to our podcast episode. I think it was the episode before it was the one before 59.
Oh, we went
really deep in. If you want to hear our thoughts about the whole My Hero Academia franchise, we all had a lot to speak on that. So check it out, guys.
Yeah, it was like a 25-30 minute segment, I think.
I mean, look, it was.
Which is not a bad thing. You want to hear if it's good or bad? There you go. And no sus stuff. We all knew that was never gonna happen. So stop complaining about it.
Yeah, it's all right, bro. Yeah.
Wait, did Crash just say that? Was that Crash who just said those words? Huh?
Yeah.
Are you the one that normally is complaining that no sus stuff happens, even though we always knew it was never gonna? Anyway, eat my meat and monster meat.
Hey,
lady.
yo!
All right, yeah.
Last time I'm gonna say the hey yo for this.
Monster meat, my lady. All right, I got you guys. God,
Thanks, Chief.
Oh my! All right, go ahead, Grem. You know.
I read this, so not what Nate's saying.
Look, I'm gonna just say B tier. I really enjoyed this. It's really adorable, very wholesome. It was really cute just to see that one person doesn't want to lose their partner, just like they lost their mother, and they're moving from one district, town, kingdom, palace, place, mansion to another type of district, town, area, kingdom to now marry a not Dutch prince, right?
I mean, yes to both of those.
Yes. Okay. So yes, Dutch prince. She's married and Duke. Thank you. That's the word. Duke Prince, and they're working as a couple. They're communicating as well. They're saying, hey, how can I help you to still be you and, make your experiments? And hey, this place works out. I'll protect you. You will make what you can as a positive thing to society. What it could turn into, like a mad scientist, it could turn into the upside and destroy society. But don't worry, we won't let that happen. At the end of the day, very cute show. I had a good time watching it. It was adorable to watch. It had a good ending as well. I like the ED. I like the beat that has the tempo around it. So to me, it's solid B. How anybody feels?
No, fair enough. I would agree with that. I don't know. I just like their partnership. It was steamy sometimes. It was cute. It was funny.
I highly disagree with you guys.
It was good.
This is a low C tier at best. I knew this is the one I was gonna fight you guys about for sure. I'm already outcast, so it's gonna stay at B. But I'm just saying, this was the most mid anime, the only other mid anime that I had to speak on, because you guys promised me that this is gonna be quote unquote spicy. There was only two scenes that quote spicy.
Nobody said it was gonna be spicy.
You guys promised me this was gonna be.
Y'all were talking about him getting it on and shit, bro. Y'all did it. Y'all were
Monster meat.
Yeah, y'all did at the beginning. I remember that.
We said
there is nothing significantly spicy about this.
They matched their freak. We did not say anything spicy.
The characters are bland as hell. There is no plot.
Bland as that monster meat, huh, Crash? They bland as that meat they be cooking, bro.
It was like with the campfire, it's more better and more interesting than this trash, bro. But again, I'm outcasted, outvoted.
They can't cook like my boy Mukoda, bro.
Don't watch this shit. Watch Cooking Campfire. At least you're gonna learn how to cook. Where are you gonna learn how to cook monsters? I'm not in an Isekai fantasy world. I'm living IRL. I need to know how to cook. Yeah, bro. I give a fuck. I don't really care that I need to take magic out of some monster meat, to put in a thing. I don't care that this Duke Loki wants to do some bad shit to her, but we can't even see that at the very least. Nah, bro. I'm sorry. Go read Cinderella and Assassin. At least that's more spicier than this trash. That's all I gotta say. It stays on B. It stays on B. I'll give you guys that. It stays on B. I'm not happy about it though.
And look,
I love this
it
guy,
has
bro.
meat in the title. You expected some meat, some raw dogging. You ain't getting that, bucko. So it's all right. We're only
Wrong anime. Don't. If you're looking for some spicy stuff, this ain't it. Move on to something else.
Yeah.
No, realistically, it's a B. It's fun. It's cute. It doesn't need to be all spicy like this man saying. That's all it needs.
Need
Talk
some
to
more
him.
barbecue sauce.
Talk to us about this one, because you're the only one watching this one
Shout out
yourself, I
Maruzu.
believe so.
Shut up, what
Anybody
else?
else?
Sir!
Next.
Yeah.
Again? Oh my god, 4 for 4.
That's you, right? You're the only one watching this.
Yeah, the only one. There's 4 animes I'm watching by myself. Guys, come on. I was really doing my homework, huh? All right. This monster wants to eat me. This is, again, the second anime that I was talking about. This had an amazing soundtrack, amazing music. I'm giving it a solid A. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. The only reason why it's not going to be S tier is because it doesn't have that strong point. It uses yokai as a means to kind of express the situations and the emotions of all the characters. So it's not really gonna relate to some people, but it does hit where it needs to in a lot of places if you're open-minded and you see the perspective of everybody. These 3 characters, I think, was more than enough to kind of portray the idea that, like, hey, like, when you're down and you're, like, really depressed and you have no reason to live, like, these characters actually show their worth to this one character, this one girl who has gone through hell and back. Hinako, is a very sweet girl who unfortunately lost her parents and her family, her little brother. So she literally lives by herself with her aunt. She literally has no reason to live. She has scars all over her body. She doesn't want to go out and experience the world. She just wants to literally die because she can't be with her family. But these 2 yokai monsters, portrayed and seen as, humans, are doing in their own way, trying to save her and show her the reasons to live, which is powerful in and of itself. It's not like Takopi in the previous anime season that came out. It's not that powerful, but it gave me that kind of depth. And the biggest takeaway from the anime is that what I visually like to see is that, when you are in a dark place, when you are really depressed or you're really sad, what the anime does is kind of give that little like idea of what it's like when you're drowning in water or like there's bubbles all around you. Like you're just, things echo in your mind. You're kind of like pushing everything out. You're not focused on people talking to you or listening to you. You're just kind of in your own world and thinking about like your really intrusive thoughts that's really telling you to do the worst things to yourself. And that's, in my own opinion, very powerful. Not a lot of anime kind of really portrays that, and I really mess with that. The only thing too is the voice actresses that they did a phenomenal job. Miko, I love the voice actress that did her. Ice Farouz, I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm sorry. She just had.
She did.
Yeah, she did Miko. She did the.
And she did Jolene. She did Jolene from JoJo. Yeah.
Exactly. She shout out to her because if you guys don't know, she did have a PTSD disorder that she had to overcome. She did get out of it, which is why she was able to do this anime this season. So shout out to her. She also did a little stream with Connor, if you know, on her YouTube channel. So if you want to see that, check it out. But she been killing it, honestly. Like coming back, getting her voice back, getting into the groove. Like her expressing it in the anime, just hearing that. The animation, it's great. There's nothing to say. If you really are lost in yourself and you kind of like don't know what to do and you kind of need some kind of like hope and motivation of like what maybe could be in the future, this is the anime to kind of get you out of there. This is the one that's gonna like show you like, hey, like don't think you're alone in the world. Don't think that life is gonna suck and this is gonna be like the suffering for the rest of my life. No. There's always people that you least expect have your back, and always remember who was there at your worst, because when you get at your best, you'll know who was there for you all along. So A tier for me for this anime, personally, hands down. And I will stand on that hill for the rest of my life.
I know. I think that's everyone. I like a lot of people who have seen this feel that way. I think this was definitely a standout for a lot of people that watched it. Because again, shout out to Brendan. He always reviewed it every week, and yeah, people love this one. I mean, of course, right? It hits some like very heavy themes, and it seems like it like wrapped up everything really well. I think there's still more they could do on it. So yeah, I can believe that this would be a good A. Yeah.
I will just say, and I'm going to be very real with you guys because I have said it before. I was expecting this to be a little more Yuri, a little more like ecchi, because in the original trailer, it actually showed him in the bed doing something. So I thought it was, I guess now like seeing it was clickbait.
Yes.
It was not exactly what I expected at all. I was expecting something completely left field. So again, this is one of the other 3 animes that came out that actually like completely bamboozled me. It made me think like, oh, it's supposed to be about this, but no, it's actually about that. So, again, not a lot of animes do that for me in general, and especially with this whole year with a lot of the seasons that I watched a lot of anime. So I give it kudos. I give it its flowers. So A tier. Definitely A tier. No ecchi, but in this kind of anime, I don't think ecchi really, you don't need that. And that's coming from the Hispanic Gunner.
He's
right.
grown. I'm so proud.
All right, for the next one then. Wait, sorry. Where should we put it? My apologies.
Hey.
A tier, please. You can be under SANDA. I'm fine with that.
Cool. All right, next one. We got Yano-kun Ordinary Days. The one that I tried to watch for Neko and fell asleep on for both episodes, episode 1 and 2.
Oh my god.
You didn't see the vision, buddy.
Oh my god.
I look, man. I was hyped about this, and it lived up to my expectations, and I loved how it wrapped up. And I'm reading it now, and it's really fun. So, I personally put it at A. It was one I loved every Tuesday. Tuesday's a good day, guys, and it was a good day for me, 100%, because Yano-kun showed up every time. So personally, I would put it at A. I like this season a lot. So I don't know.
For me, man,
Bottom A though.
I think you could make the case for A. For me though, I'm probably B as
Fair
it stands
enough.
right now. I'd probably say towards the top of B for sure though. I feel like this was one of the stronger ones. Even though like overall I'm not big on this season, like in this season it has been one of the stronger things, I would say. Like, because at first I was kind of like worried, like, because the beginning part I wasn't sold. Like, it did take a bit for it, I feel like, for it to kind of build up steam, because at first, like, it was pretty repetitive, obviously, with the whole, but I feel like as it went along, they actually like kind of toned that down, like the whole gimmick with Yano and stuff, and it became more about actually building the main, obviously, like, relationship between the two of them. And then I feel like the side cast was so fun. Like, like just obviously very supportive. Like even Hashibo with Yano, and then Hashibo was a bro, deserved better. He deserved more. Like I like, I know our two are perfect for each other, but like Hashibo was a bro, so he definitely deserves. Which they were teasing at that, maybe that was like a thing. I forget what the girl's name was. It was the childhood friend, I think. They were maybe teasing at. It was like Izumi, I think maybe was her name.
Maybe. Yes, maybe.
Yeah. So maybe there's hope for him, but just even the girls around our girl as well, Kyoko, just, I don't know, the support system that they had, just, I love the little circle that they developed, and the progression we saw between our two mains. It was really nice to see. And I know maybe, because I was wishing for us to get maybe somewhere else with the end of the season, but I still feel like it was fitting for for this series, and it was cute. I did have a lot of fun with it. Like I said, one of the stronger ones for me of this season. So I'd say strong B, and depending on where Grem's at, and if he says A, then I actually would be fine with A, honestly, like low A. But Grem, what do you think?
I could be convinced to go to C.
Huh?
Excuse me.
This is B.
Yeah,
okay,
that's good. Yeah, that's fair enough.
So do I leave in high B?
Yeah, high B, I'd say.
Yeah.
All right, top one then. All right. Graham, you have the floor.
What's next?
Floor.
C.
Bottom jeans.
Is there anything you want to elaborate for the audience?
I mean, it was fun. It is the epitome of trash isekai slop, that if you love isekai, you're going to like this show. Now, that being said, is it anything special? No. Is the character a vindictive douchebag? Yes. Does he do bad things like in Redo of Healer? No. But he does torment the people that did him wrong, which is nice to see. So it's fun. It's good. I want another season. I want to see him break down all the other people that did him wrong as well.
It's mild
yeah.
revenge porn. Bet.
No,
Huh?
it's not. It is revenge porn. It is revenge porn.
That's what I said. Mild.
But it's not like he's actually, it's not Redo of Healer.
Why
where
did you
he's
tell me there was a hentai, guys?
Well, I mean, it's at
Look,
least
stop.
there.
That's
It's
the
mild.
thing. That's the thing.
I said mild.
Crash porn doesn't always mean porn. See, there's food porn, which is just really good looking food.
I mean,
And then
it's still etchy
revenge
though.
porn, where it's revenge shit that
It's etchy,
happens.
bro.
And it's super hot. There's no etchy here. Like,
I
if
mean-
you're looking for titties, you're not getting it.
And what's the
I mean,
point?
Rito Healing, what is that? That's revenge porn right there. What the fuck you want about?
No. To be completely
Oh
honest,
my
like,
God,
this is, if you like
I'm
isekai, you will enjoy this. Will you say it's the most amazing thing you've ever seen? No. Is it the most deep story you've ever seen? No. But like Neko said, it is revenge porn.
It's mild.
He is going out and he is absolutely torturing and breaking down these characters. One of them was like the leader of the wolf people.
I was about to
and
say
he
that wolf guy
scared
had
him-
it bad. I'm just saying.
he
One of
scared
them
him
was
so
his former
shitless.
party.
He turned him into like Legoshi when Legoshi lost all his hair. Like he did this
Oh,
dude
damn.
dirty.
I know he did. From what the clip I saw, he did him bad.
He
I was
did
like,
him
God.
dirty. And then he did even worse to the girl, bro. He did
That I
even
did not see.
worse.
All right.
He
Oh, shit.
broke her psyche down.
Are you talking
He
about Elf Girl?
broke down. Oh, he broke down all the elves. Yeah, he
Hmm.
broke down all of the strongest elves' psyche to the point that they cannot go against him. And he said, "Release all your humans. If you ever have a human slave again, I will kill all elves that exist on this planet."
Yo.
Like he went crazy on the elves. So like it is your revenge porn, but if you're like Crash and are looking for actual porn, there's this really cool site you can go anyway.
Clock it.
Talk about it.
Hold on. There's some hentai we gotta speak on. Don't do them dirty like that. Come on now.
Nah.
All right, chat. We got the next one. Among Us, right? I mean, sorry, GNOSIA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anime Among Us. Finally. Been waiting for this all season.
And this is core one, chat. By the way,
So-
this is core one
Yes.
because this core two is still going on for the winter season.
Has anyone caught
So
up
can you-
besides me?
It's only you, brother.
Can
It's gonna
you
be a
guys
fun
tell me
bit.
about that one girl that everyone's going crazy about? I think it was like episode 8 or 9 where she was showing her titties. Like everyone's like, Crash, you can start watching this anime, Crash. I'm like, what? And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. So then speak on that, guys. Come on, tell me why I should watch this anime.
This guy. This fucking guy.
Speak on that.
Hey,
Speak on that.
This show's not. It's probably not an. It's probably a B, I think.
Okay.
It's very solid. I'm excited to see more about the characters. This is very character driven. The plot is a vehicle to learn more about the characters,
Yeah.
which
for
is
sure.
really cool. The characters so far have been a lot of fun. There's also certain things going on with certain characters. There's one character that if she's in the thing, you want to get her out, even if she's not a GNOSIA, because she's a psycho killer. So it's like it's a lot of fun. It feels like a character study with the backdrop of Among Us as like a means to push the characters to learn more. It's really good. I enjoy the heck out of it. It's nice.
I will say the amount of people I know that are playing the game right now is insane. People are really liking the character aspect of it. In the games, you get a lot more too, so that's cool.
Ooh.
I'm excited.
Okay.
So that
Maybe we should play the game.
I've got it down. So yeah, it's just that's good to hear from that. I'm excited to see the anime go into that stuff too. So it's gonna be a fun binge. I'll be caught up for core 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So B, I think B's fair. Yeah, even for the little eye. So
Beware exactly. Just want to make sure because I have it at the end. Is there anywhere we should have in the middle to want to? No.
Above the sister one. And that's just because the sister one should be in C.
Right? Is that correct? Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's like, what do you say F me for?
Yeah, huh? Trying to concentrate on them, huh?
All right. So next one, chat. We got here my awkward
here we go.
senpai.
This is the second one I was talking about. So y'all make your decision because I'm gonna rant after you guys are done talking.
Now, you can go ahead and say the irrelevant stuff you're gonna say, and then we'll talk about it for real. So go ahead.
Okay. Again, this is one of the most mid anime that's come out this season. Despite it having a great ending, and I will give it its flowers, I actually love the ending. I actually felt for the characters at the very end. It's a damn shame it took 12 episodes for me to actually fall in love with these characters. Because all this time, I'm expecting them to do some shit. It is called My Awkward Senpai for a reason. The girl, the MC, is awkward. So do not expect that she's actually going to try and stand on business. No, guys, she is awkward. She has never experienced love for the first time. This is an adult. I'm speaking to you, chat. You guys can't fucking fall in love? You don't know what to do when you fall in love? Shame. Anyways, yeah, if you're expecting better, a better anime than I Have a Crush at Work, this isn't it. Definitely don't recommend. I personally did just like the romance for it personally, for once. I actually prefer more of the high school romance coming out this season than I did with adult stuff, and that's crazy coming out from someone that really likes romance. The animation was trash, and I actually have evidence, I have screenshots where none of the sequences in which the people were walking made sense or even looked phenomenal at all. Maybe the plot for my co-host may think like, they were trying their best to actually fall in love with each other, and I will give them that. It is doing its best to try to connect these two characters that really don't know how to, say how they feel to each other. But me personally, as adults, you should at least have some kind of experience to kind of know how to cast somebody out. And I don't have 12 fucking episodes to wait to actually ask a girl out, my guy. I'm sorry. I'm here to stand on business. We're going to smash after work? Okay, bet. Let's go to the hotel and let's go do business. Crush Work is so much more better and more phenomenal. I'm giving a C tier. I stand on business with that. Yeah. I don't care what anybody else says.
I'm with Crash. Honestly. Like this is the top. This is the top of C.
Thank you.
This is the top of C, honestly. Like, it has cute moments. You do see the growth with our girl, which, is nice to see and all. But, like, the progression was moving at, like, a snail's pace. And at the very end, it still wasn't enough. I feel like, it was nice to see, like, finally. But the whole, like, thing where they agreed to be friends in episode 11 or 12. And then, like, I don't know. This, especially them being maybe like a high school thing, they get a pass, right? But, like, they're, like, grown adults. And, I mean, this is just another case. Like,
mentor. If I had $8 for every time she said mentor, bro, I would be rich. I would take my wife on vacation, bro. There's no reason why she had to say mentor this and mentor that. Bro, we get it. You're a teacher. Stop saying it.
Another case of just, I know Grem's gonna be biased with his tsunderes and all that, but like this tsundere, this is not really it, bro. Like she has some cute moments and all that, but like it's nothing crazy. It's just So for me, it's the top of C. I like it more than anything in C. I will say that, but I don't feel as strong enough to put it in B. With the other, especially looking at the other things in there.
I just feel like me and Neko are being attacked here, and I don't know why. Like, I
mean, I
like, fuck, man.
How are we gonna like we ain't married or shit like that. Like, you got it easy.
Y'all already got your partners, all right? Chill.
The gaslight coming out, guys. I feel the gaslight coming. No, I'm setting up business.
Y'all just attacked us. Like, why are you acting like?
And now he's like, with all that said, yeah, I agree. C. That's what he's gonna say.
No, it's not even that. No,
I'm not even
better say C after all that.
I agree. C.
I'm not even talking about the anime right now. I'm just talking about how she's like, you're grown ass people. How you act like that when you like someone? And I'm like, why are you attacking me and Neko, bro? Like, shit.
I'm out here, bro. Yeah, y'all didn't have to like go through the dating stage like we do right now.
Bro, chill. Like, have you tried to date it?
Stand on business,
bro. It's good. And up in Cali, bro. I'm fucked.
That's one thing that's true. I'm glad I'm in a relationship already because this economy and dating right now, I feel bad for anybody that's single. Nate, Graham.
Bro, what the hell?
Yeah, that's
I'm just saying,
crazy.
Oh my god!
I want y'all to know when Crash was on his rant, I messaged Neko. I DM'd her. I said, "Why is he attacking us?" And she's like, "I know, man."
I was literally telling wifey, I'm like, I'm just hearing jokes. One person is getting attacked, and she's like, why? I'm like, yeah.
I stand on
Like,
business.
what
I
is
regret
it
no.
for people?
It's hard being an adult, bro.
It's like
Yeah,
shots
it's
being
hard.
fired without even the gun
He's
being
not even
pointed at them.
firing shots fired at us, and he's hitting us with all these bullets. I'm like, damn.
It ain't easy, bro. It ain't easy, bro. But yeah, I would agree, C.
Thank you. Thank you. Jesus.
One down, Grem. Are you gonna agree?
I could be convinced of C, but I prefer B. But I'll give y'all C if ever.
I give a fuck where in C. I'll give you guys
Prophecy-
that. I give a fuck
prophecy is
where.
good,
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, yeah.
for it.
I give a fuck where in C.
Look, it was a good time for sure.
High.
Papa C. Papa C.
Yeah,
Give me
there
a
you go.
second. My
All right,
mouse,
all right, all right.
my mouse was hitting the damn
all
keyboard.
right.
That shit at the bottom.
The mouse is
of
the
Give me
mouse
a
is fucking like,
second.
no, don't put it there.
My mouse
Yeah,
was
like-
literally hitting the keyboard. I had to back up a bit.
Like, it
I don't
wasn't
know,
crazy.
man. You put
My
that
mouse
shit
is
at the
fighting.
bottom,
He's like,
bro.
give me a second. I need to back up a little couple inches.
Oh, dude,
Shit.
everyone's getting
Jesus,
attacked. That's
spelling
alright.
out as
I
attacked, man.
get it. I get it. You got tech, but don't take the mouse either.
Yeah.
You know, on that
I
note-
would
Alright,
agree.
moving on.
I would agree.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
Let's have your
Nah,
next
you got
argument
it,
on
bro.
Ranma.
I will say that this chick isn't she's not tsundere.
Yeah, he's
She's
not.
stupid. I'm sorry.
Oh my.
She's not stupid. She's not tsundere though. You're wrong
Yeah,
about that. She
yeah.
falls.
No, she is a tsundere.
She's not.
No.
Yes, she is. Are you stupid?
Yes.
Oh, same chat. I was worried this was gonna happen,
She
but
is
here
the
we are.
living
Here's the
definition of a
hate
tsundere.
No,
Oh,
she's
no.
never soon. She's never soon. She just doesn't know how to talk. That's different. She's
Yeah,
more
that's
like
very
a kudere than a tsundere.
No, she's a tsundere, bro. All right,
She's
move
She's more
on,
kudere.
bro.
No, stop.
You're wrong,
She's more
but
like
it's
a
okay.
kudere than a tsundere.
I bet a tag on the series is tsundere. You can go look.
There's no way.
It's
There's
probably
Chat, let us get down to
it's probably a
What do you
tag
think?
on the
No,
series.
no,
bro.
members
It
business
is
and
probably
we
a
think it's
tag on the
tsundere.
series.
I
Stand
love
on
my tsunderes.
Grem and
She
Fizz and we
is
think
not
it's a kudere. Let us know down in the comments below what you think.
She's not a tsundere.
Yes,
I
she
don't agree
is.
with that. I don't agree she's a
You
tsundere.
want to see a
Anyway,
tsundere?
Ramna, guys, because we
Hold on, let me
we
look
halfway
real
done almost.
If
Go ahead.
you want to see a tsundere,
Tsundere. It's literally a tag on the series, bro. Okay, move on.
Nah,
that's
they don't
fucking-
understand that. They don't
Well,
understand.
they don't-
Who else would be the tsundere? Who else would be the tsundere?
Who else would be him? He's the tsundere. Anyway,
No,
moving.
get out of here.
So, Ranma.
Who's watching Ramna besides me, guys? Because I have
Ranma,
something
I
to do.
have 2024 season 2.
Nate, put
Everybody.
your name down.
Sadly.
Nate.
All right, round 2 argument. Let's go.
Sadly,
All right, where are we putting
Oh.
it? Crash, just say a letter.
Yes.
this is C tier below Awkward
Yeah.
Senpai. Honestly,
I know what you're
I-
saying. Shut up.
I want to give it A, but I can compromise for B.
All right, Neko, what's your letter, Neko?
I'd B. I would go with B.
I feel like we're going with a B here.
Okay, where would you guys want it?
Above the sister one.
Above
Oh.
the sister one, right? Because
Is that the standard? Is that the
Yeah.
standard?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
The
sister one.
I love how
Bomb of the barrel, take it.
I love how in each of I love a quick comment before Ya rambles. I love how in each of our tier lists for the past 4, we have a standard in the middle between the B.
Penny and stocking.
Well, the last one,
Yeah.
90 seconds.
and I believe in winter.
tier list that says Crash's rankings, and you can put those in B there, and we can just drop them off our actual.
Oh my God.
We just changed
I don't know, man.
the C tier to Crash tier.
Yes,
Crash team, I like that. I like that. Oh, you know what?
Guys,
I like that.
let us know if you like these ideas to implement them for 2026 tier list for winter,
go.
spring, and summer, and fall.
Please,
Let's go.
These Hispanic Gooners, I beg you, please,
But
please go. We're gonna cook with
The
you.
floor is yours, guys, for Ranma.
But to talk about Ranma, I for a long time I tried my hardest to not be on the doom angle that Nate was on. I really tried for a while, but man, there's just so much tsundere I can take before it's like, fuck, where's the dere? Give me the dere. There's so much soon, where's the dere? Guys, you guys clearly like each other. Like, come on.
We're still on about that.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
he's still on
saying.
about
I
that.
agree with you. I agree with you, and I'm saying I agree with you. So yeah, I'm.
What's the damn point?
I probably would have had it higher,
Hold on.
of course, which is why I'm okay with the B. So that's why Crash, as much as you want it in A, nah, it's been dragging its feet for a minute. I just want them to show me more dare than soon, and they're not doing that. So I agree with Nate. We should drop it, not C but B.
So why? Well, okay, wait. What? I'm confused, bro. Why should it be in B? Because anything you just said right there tells me it should not be in B.
Ladies and gentlemen,
why should it be in B? I want to know.
Promise for more.
This should
because it's fun.
It's not finished.
I had
so
fun.
we put it in B because copium.
Basically, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, put it in B.
I love how he gives me shit for that for Robert's girlfriend, but I'm not gonna give him shit for that for Ramune. Look.
That's because you agree with me.
I do agree with you. Look, I will just say, and I've said it before, I'll say it again. This rom-com is not for everybody. Everyone needs to understand this rom-com is not for everybody. This is a remastered remake, whatever you want to call it, of the original that came out so long ago. And this is a very long story that's going to drag on for a while about these two characters that like each other but are too afraid to say their feelings. They're going to get into a very crazy situations where they might potentially have the moment where they get into each other, confess, or even get a little, edgy at times, but it's not going to be immediate. And that's because that's how the story was for it in the beginning with the original. So if you're looking for something quick and fast, do not watch this anime. This is not for you. This is more of a comical rom-com, literally more comical than romance in that aspect. You're looking for more of like the situations where like you're gonna see more of the side characters develop and all that. Shout out to Shampoo. I love her a lot. I didn't think I was gonna love a character like that, but here we are. And the opening of part 2, fucking phenomenal. That's probably the only opening I've been literally jamming to this whole season. So I'll shout out to them for that. But again, for everyone really trying to like get into this show, like don't think you're gonna go into the next part of season 2 or season 3 if they even go that far and think like, oh, it's gonna be like they're gonna confess and then go out and that's it. No. If you're looking for a fast rom-com like that, drop this shit and go watch something else because this is going to take some time.
Oh my.
Oh.
We're gonna, but if you're just here for the laughs, for the lulls, and to see a very good remastered animation of these characters, which they've done a phenomenal job with this. Was it Mappa did this? I think.
Yeah.
I would say they did a phenomenal job doing remastering this anime, and we're gonna give them flowers to it. The one anime that shout out to a company that I'm not gonna name, but you know what the hell name I'm talking about, distributed service that actually cooking for once. Thank you, fucking for once. You're not fucking up. So I'll say what I have to say.
This slander about distribution companies that have nothing to do with animating.
No, this is on a loop, bro. This is a loop.
What they put out. Look, the only anime distribution company I will.
I'm talking about apples. It's talking about oranges. Like what? Like I'm just saying.
The only one I will allow you to shit talk is Crunchyroll because they have a monopoly and they don't make their website better. They don't make it worth paying for. So anyway,
Ocean Vale, sponsor us. I'm trying to watch some more ecchi stuff. My guys, you putting on heat, but I'm not trying to pay no $13. Sponsor us, please. Follow us on Anime Studios.
Where's
Oh god. Anyway, so I'll segue to that. Yeah, I would agree. I get it. It's not for everyone. Again, this is still season 1. This is not season 2. Really. So yes, a lot of the stuff is dragging in this season 1, but I would say it's doing better than the original, guys. It was dragging more. So next season should have more of the dairy moments, which is really worth it. It's fine if you don't want to be here for the journey for that, but the dairy moments are really good. Really is what a lot of the aspects that I do love of these two's relationship, that even they're basically like an old married couple. And when we get to see those like actual moments of them, like, and which we did kind of see in this season too, which just a tad, right? We don't get to see a lot of it, but the moments where she gets to tease him back and like we get to see some real feelings between the two, those moments really sit with you because of course we see them bickering all the time. So when we get to see them have like a downtime and actually like sit down, like not sit down, but at least like be more intimate with each other and know like, no, I do like you and you like me and stuff like that. So I get it. It's not for everyone. It's totally fair. But you got to see this as like a whole season 1 still. This is not season 2 where their development should be happening fully. That's next season if we keep going down this route. So that's why I would put this at B, because this is like the starting point of a lot of the stuff that we are going to see next time. Which I would say this was better with than season 2 in that aspect, because we got more characters. We got to see like Akane and Ranma have those moments, like especially of course with the poster talking about the Juliet stuff, which I get it, right? There was some stuff that we were kind of like angry about, but at the end of the day, that was a good like starting point of them having like come to terms with their feelings, right? Like Ranma expressing like, well, if I wanted to kiss her, it wouldn't be really hard if I didn't care about her, but because I do really care about her, I can't do it. And we get to see a lot more moments with that where like Ranma is actually expressing that is like, I have all these fiancés that my dad pushed on me, and I didn't really agree to this, so there's actually this one person I do care about, and I say she's not cute and everything, but I do think she's cute in moments because at the end of the day, he likes her. So yeah, I get it. It's not, if you don't want that, that's totally fine.
Yeah, I just I don't know. I feel like because it takes so long and it feels it reaches the point where it's like dragging. And I feel like the other aspects of the series are not strong enough for me to still kind of be invested. So like when the payoff does come, I just feel like I'm not going to care. Like maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I could eat my words and I could be wrong when the payoff comes. But I just feel like right now it's just been so slow. Like with the progression, it's just like it's on some Spy Family shit. Like honestly.
Ooh, Spy Family worse.
Spy Family doesn't know what.
Spy Family's worse. So the Spy Family's worse in that aspect, honestly. But Spy Family does have other things I feel like that make up for it. Is like I'm saying I don't care about the other aspects as much or the other things going on in this series, the other characters, honestly.
I mean, I like the dads and I like right, and then that is subjective to people.
Yeah.
Right. That's fair. I don't love every cast the same, but I do love little aspects of them. So that's why I don't mind those slow moments. But it makes sense, right? People who are not attached to these characters, then then no, of course. So yeah, I get it. I don't blame you.
I don't know. I just wonder how many more people did his dad agree to marry him off to?
It should be done. I don't think. I mean, maybe there's some.
Are you sure? Because we thought it was done, and then there was another one who came. I'm just like,
that's it.
Like, what is even with Okonomiyaki girl? Like,
well, she wants him, but she got her business to take care of. So
she might be best girl because she's stand on business.
She do. I love her. She is one of my favorites. Okay. But yeah,
moving on
to Alma-chan and her family. If that's the title, I don't remember.
Alma-chan wants to be a family.
There you go. I am 4 episodes behind, but I do love the series. It's so cute.
It's so cute.
It is really wholesome. I love the two that, of course, there's they're just bad scientists and they don't really know that, like, how you call it, what love is in a family. They don't know what all that is, but clearly we get to see development in that aspect too, and I'm like, oh, this is so cute. And their baby is basically this robot they built together, right? So even though they didn't do the deed, but they did create life, and it's Alma-chan, the sweetest little robo girl ever. And they're so cute as a family. So I'll put that as a C or B. I don't know.
C or B? I think if we have like Awkward Senpai in C, I think it's got to be there because it feels like on the same tier as that, right?
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that.
But I feel like Awkward Senpai should be in B, so don't move it. I mean, we agreed where we're putting it. So
yeah, so I agree with that.
Yeah, I think it's probably better than the Reincarnator one.
For sure. Yeah,
it's a lot of fun. It's really cute. This is one of those, what's it called, Iyashe or whatever, the healing anime.
Healing, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
That's what this is. It's super cute. They'll be out of this world technology. Her parents are basically Tony Stark and Bruce Banner,
basically,
but gender swapped and they're dating. Not really, but they are.
They're married.
Not really, but they are. They're not really married, but yeah. I think they actually, in the last episode, I think they agreed that they should actually, because they missed each other, right? But no, it's really cute. I encourage y'all, if y'all just want to binge something and have a palate cleanser, something to just like feel good and watch. This is definitely, if we're talking in the vernacular of like the mid season that we do, this is a binge chillin'. It's really fun. It's a lot. It's worth the watch.
Is the placement correct there in the middle, right behind?
No, I said above.
Yep.
Buff?
There you go.
That's why I wanted to correct.
Thank you.
All right, so next one we got Little Miss Vampire Can Suck Right.
Hey yo, second anime I gotta give the Ayo to.
Right next to One Punch Man, we can move on.
Wait, no way. Wait, dead ass?
I started putting every episode on 2x speed, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Dang, because you were vibing with this one. I thought at first.
Oh shit!
Hearing good things about it too. No fun.
Damn, we have a straight to D.
2x speed. I just put it on 2x speed and stopped caring. To be honest,
they had us in the first half.
Dang.
Is there a category that says they had us in the first half? Honestly,
that would be where is Does Beyond the Time, because that will also be there as well.
Oh, 100%. I'm surprised because I saw people gassing up the last episode. That was wow.
I don't know.
Okay,
man.
I was kind of even like enticed to binge this actually.
You can binge it like it's good. It's just like, I mean, not good. It is. Alma-chan is better at everything Alma-chan does. Like it's that same type of show, but Alma-chan just does it better.
See, okay, fair enough. I just didn't want to go into it because of the art style. It never won me over. Like her design, not the art style, the design. There we go. So,
I really wanted there to be like a budding romance, and like she has feelings, but he sees her like as if he's her mom, and it's like, I put it in D. I think D.
D.
Right next to one.
Or they had us in the first half.
A D. It's a D. All right. Fair enough.
Next one.
All right.
A star brighter than the sun. She's bright like a diamond.
That's gonna be a C. Yeah, for sure. It's a good time. Season 2 is just gonna be fun.
Yeah, like Alma-chan, it's warm and fuzzy. Unless you have a brain and you know that communication is something that you can do, then you'll get irritated and be like, "Just fucking speak." I'm sure. Again, you can reference back the last couple episodes. I said, I think, word for word, every single episode, I wish these guys would fucking talk.
Yeah, I believe you have. I believe you have said that.
I mean,
I think he pulled out the on repeat. I feel like I've heard this before. I think he's said a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's just funny because they would talk about it, but clearly they wouldn't save the person. So they would say their feelings, but they're like, oh, it's like almost saying like, my friend feels this way for this other friend, and like, man, that's so interesting and stuff.
A friend of a friend likes a friend who's a friend, but like a thing and a stuff and
right, yeah. And it felt like production wise, this was beautiful though. Oh my gosh, every episode
it was good
nice.
looking.
It was really good looking, and if you love my love story, is like it came out decades ago, so this is the same author. So if you want that kind of fluffy feel, still it's really good. And season 2 got it now, so I'm excited for it. But this as a season 1, it was a C. It wasn't anything crazy. This is just a build up for them actually to date, which we got in the finale. So yeah.
Okay.
Hey, let's go to. What's his face? My status as an assassin obviously exceeds the hero.
Oh, we okay. We're gonna have to speak on business with this one. Let's get serious.
All right. Wait. I'm gonna speak.
He's like,
I'm gonna speak on this first because every time I tell Crash that he can get his stupid ass opinion out of the way first, and then we can actually talk like human beings. So I'm gonna be the one with the stupid ass opinion before y'all can talk like human beings. Oh, this shit's a fucking D. Put that shit next to fucking One Punch Man. This shit is ass. Why the fuck, after knowing each other for 2 minutes, do they give a ring? Like what the fuck? These two make no fucking sense. Amelia is the stupidest fucking character in the last 10 seasons of fucking anime. She's a pointless blow-up sex doll that has no fucking personality. She might as well be a paper bag, because honestly, she's a worthless character. The main character's fucking edgy as shit. Not even good edgy. He's like almost on the tier of edgy annoyingness as the motherfucker from Eminence and Shadow, Sid head ass. Like, he's annoying as fuck. This show is stupid. They've known each other for 5 minutes, and fucking Miguel's about to tell me about how this was a beautiful love story. No, it wasn't. They're fucking known each other for like 2 months, all right? Like, this is stupid as shit. None of this is, like, even kind of working in the terms of, like, a narrative. This show is stupid. I hate this show, bro. Put that shit in D.
I've watched half of it. I haven't even finished it, but I feel like I know it's bad when my freaking brother comes up to me and tells me, "Hey, I know you didn't finish this. Don't finish it." Like, he literally told me not to finish it. It's awesome. Like the thing that I've heard with this is it's like, because like Grem said, the pacing, like when he met the Amelia girl and then they just like are getting married, and like just you felt nothing, or I felt nothing even for them. Like I was like, why am I like the show is making it seem like you should care, but like I didn't care, because it just, there was nothing there. Like there was nothing to really like, there was nothing built on it like at all. So that was one thing that took me out of the series, like a reason why I didn't really bother continuing. And also like the pacing at the beginning, like I feel like it was very fast paced, but then what I had heard is like the second half, it was like some One Piece like pacing type shit. Like the pacing got like so slow that they were saying, like my brother was telling me something about like the dude was like pretty much pondering for like 4 or 5 episodes in the end just to kill someone or whatever. I was just like, okay, man, like I guess he was doing like a lot of self-reflecting and things of that nature, and for a couple episodes and some bullshit. I'm just like, yeah, it sounds like I probably shouldn't finish this or wouldn't want to finish it, but yeah, he was disappointed. So and my brother, I feel like, is pretty generous when it comes to like, you know, most of the stuff he watches. So like, yeah, when he came to me and was telling me about that, because I saw he was watching, I was like, how is the ending of it? And he told me, he's like, just don't even finish it. I'm just like, damn, okay. So
don't worry, you got
the little bit I can't.
Here
Guys, do you want to go first before I go, or do you want me just to how you want to go about this?
Crash, go speak your mind.
All right, so you guys are gonna I'm gonna say a crazy thing right now. As much as I was talking shit, I actually have been liking the anime a lot. Like you guys don't understand. I have been grading it 8 out of 10 every single episode. I have been enjoying it. Like, not like it's the best anime. I do have my gripes.
It's not even a good anime.
Trash assassin. Again, I have my gripes, and I'm not gonna try to, compare it with a video game. That's not the point of it. I'm gonna be serious for a second. It's good in its own right, but I feel like the manga has been doing a lot better if you're trying to enjoy the story of it. The animation is very unique. I feel like a lot of people have been liking the animation because
for sure.
It gives a lot of a nostalgic aspect, like an 80s or 90s feel to it, something that we haven't seen a lot before in a lot of anime. So, and I like that. I like a refresher where we get good animation, we get something that we haven't seen or we want back before. So that I will give it its flowers for that. In terms of characters, shout out to the commander. I don't forget his name, but the commander, that man is the GOAT. That side characters we like to see a lot of progression with. The whole hero team gives me a lot of our Fuera vibes. They're just like they suck ass, but it's whatever personally. The MC and the girl, Amelia, let me just say personally, I don't have a problem with them. I think they're cool. I like the kind of like their progression with the romance and how it's going with it, whatever you want to call it. I was very upset when, Fine Shaw was trying to give it up for this boy. And he was like, no, I don't want to. I was tight. That's why it was from 9 to 8. I was like, if they fuck right then and there in the hotel, fucking phenomenal anime. I would have given it, oh God, I want to be meat riding this shit. But no fucking, 8 out of 10. It's been good. It's good anime. And I can't wait for season 2. But it ain't trash. but it ain't the best anime either. Vash, please, by all means, end it with a bang.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna let Neko go next because I will also want to hear her take because she has also watched it as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. I'm still laughing at that.
Me too. Me too.
Okay, or I can go. Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, that was funny. No, I would agree. It's nothing crazy. It really isn't. I really liked
Move
it.
that shit up ass here already.
I like the aspect of
See it
the
most.
MC. I really okay. The episode's name was talked about with him reflecting. I did love that stuff because I personally that is what I really liked about his character is that he's like he's an isekai character, right? Everyone got some in here, stuff like that. And I like that he morally is just a normal guy, right? He doesn't like he came into this world right like unexpectedly. He doesn't know anything about like killing like that. So of course it takes him like a minute to like be like I got to do this. This is going to change me if I actually do kill this person. And I don't know, for me, I like that aspect of stuff like that where it goes into like a character's like morality and just, yeah. I mean, if I was to put into a world, I don't think I could easily kill people or stuff like that. Even if I had like, these powers and stuff like that, I really wouldn't. I'm a pussy. I don't want to like have blood on my hands and stuff like that. So, I like that aspect of it, of his character. That was really good to me. And I get it. Some people would be like, well, come on, you gotta lock in. This is a fantasy world and stuff like that. But not for everyone it's easy to do that. And he wants to go home to his family. He actually has a family that he cares about that isn't either like didn't abandon him or whatever, right? Some isekai protagonists have that family where they didn't even like were close to them or anything, but he was close to them. He has a mother that is sick. He wants to go back. He's worried about them. And I did like it in that aspect, right? Again, ReZero is season 2 is like one of my favorite moments because we go back into that stuff. So I don't know. I always appreciate when something goes into that because yeah, I mean, not everyone that gets summoned to this world or isekais into a world is going to be like very normal about this. No, I mean, you're going to miss home. You're going to feel all these things. And I did like that I went into that. So it isn't like, not the whole story is perfect. It really isn't. But I do like those little aspects of his character. Of course, they did change a bit of his wittiness in the anime. He's not as like, how you say it, cold or like cool or edgy. He really isn't. He's just more of a normal guy in the light novel. And I love that too. And even in the manga, he's more goofy, which we do see those moments a little bit in the anime. But I don't know. They went to this direction to do that with his character, which I don't really hate, but I do wish we did see more of his like normal guy aspect. And even with the relationship, I agree. The relationship in the anime don't really portray it as well as they could be, but people are okay with it. Right? Some people that, of course, what has watched like really older isekai are used to this fast pace. So they were like, hey, this is all right for me. So I get it. The gripes about like how fast it goes is definitely fair because a lot of the stuff that you are supposed to know are more developed a little bit better. So in that aspect, I don't hate the critique of it, but I would say it's not trash. It's not the worst thing ever. It really isn't. I really liked a lot of the story aspects. It isn't like the most perfect story, but I do love him as a character and even just see the little bit moments of their relationship. So I don't know. It definitely enticed me to read the light novel. It's coming back after 4 years of hiatus, so it's cool. It's just really cool. I have someone who always gives me like the light novels to audiobook it, so it's been fun. Their
nice.
characters are very different from light novel to anime, which is
light
normal.
novels for audiobook?
Yeah, there's
Yes.
audiobook light novels.
What do you
yes.
mean? That's,
No.
You were talking about listening to the Mushoku Tensei
I
novel.
I didn't know that this one had it.
For this series.
Yeah, for this series because
This one has it.
I would like to check it out.
Because they only have them for like so many like series.
Yeah.
I feel like
on Crash Screen.
yeah, they have the audiobooks. They have
Sorry.
They have the audiobooks for like select few, so I didn't know every single like type of light novel series has it or it's available. So that's cool to hear.
Yeah, for sure. But no, I've enjoyed this. I don't know.
So
Can I be correct in assuming that the only reason you like this is because you know light novel stuff? Kind of like
no.
me with T-Bat, right? Because like you're talking about light novel stuff and the characters being different, but in the anime they're ass and bad and
no,
you
because
should drop the show because it's actually the worst thing I've ever seen.
She still spoke the positive stuff out of the anime. She still said that they still had
No.
She still
really good.
but she's still compared to the anime, saying that these characteristics of the character is still there existing. It's just they haven't
and then-
put the full format of how he is compared to the light novel. So she's still like, I agree with everything what she said. But Crash, I'm very happy to hear that you are on the positive side. Very happy. I didn't expect to hear. I've seen your thread. I've seen your comments. I, myself, and Neko, we enjoy to see your breakdown. Just to see you actually giving it 8 out of 10 really makes me happy and thrilled to hear that. And I feel the same way with Neko from one of my friends, Piers. He reads the light novel and he was telling me that it's not one-to-one adaptation, but it's very similar to the old school Isekai characters, and that there's time skips in between what we're watching, like, you know, between three episodes, it looks like a week has passed, but in reality, it's been 3 months. But they don't really explicitly tell us so well. Could it be blamed to the animation pacing with how they're not explicitly saying it? Could be, yes. But you could vaguely tell that is happening, to know that time has passed. So that's why they're in their emotions. I like the inner monologue that Neko has mentioned with the character, him asking in episode 11 and 12 about choosing this type of task, choosing this type of morality yourself, questioning your inner self, and knowing that you have to deal with this moving forward. I also really enjoy the demon girl, that she said that I don't want to be the one to take somebody else's life. We shouldn't be the one to close their chapter of their own story. That's something that I actually enjoy from her character and from the anime. That's something that you don't hear a lot, even from the demon side, or just the line being said that, hey, even if you want to be a murderer, just be aware that you're closing somebody else's chapter. Even if they're evil or not, we don't be the judge, the jury, and the executioner type of character for that. So just hearing that, those type of lines, I really enjoy it. Like,
I thought I was gonna hate her, to be honest.
Same
So,
here.
I did like that.
I thought I was gonna hate her too. So I really like that. I like the cat knight just questioning, but also giving space. Like, hey, I understand you're going through your own struggle, but understand that we deal a contract. So if you die, I die. I die, you die. So you gotta be a bit open. And they spoke, and then out when he was asking for a long time, Knight said, hey, would you want me to come here? Like, no, I need some time right now to kind of gather my thoughts for this process to know if I should do it or not. Knight was like, okay, we had our conversation, but we also said we would give each other our space when needed. So this was the time he needed to kind of figure it out. Knight was analyzing that. So I really appreciate it as a fan, just to see this anime has its flaws, but it's still enjoyable for what I've seen. I agree with Crash. It's an 8 out of 10. It's not an S. Chat, I was joking just for the fun and gags for it, but I do agree it's for the B out of 10 for me on the market there.
The B out of 10.
Yeah.
I would put it as C. But I
agreed.
That's fair. I mean, if two
Give me
people
C.
wanted to be, that's
Grem
definitely
said D. Grem said D.
Give me C.
Me
on my team.
and Crash are B. So right now it's 2 B's, 2 C's.
2 C's. I would think
Nate
we
said
can
his
compromise
brother,
between the
Nate
lowest
said
of
his
B.
brother hated it.
D.
Put it in C. Now we're including Nate's brother. It's
I mean, I've only watched half of it.
Okay, so
I don't
Nate,
know my-
Nate, out of that half.
For high C. I will compromise for
Bottom
high
of
C
C.
for the people.
Bottom of C.
But whoa, it's either low as a B or high as a C. I will give you high C.
Bottom of C.
Wandance, I'm not gonna lie. It has to be. What? No.
I'll give it B.
Higher than
what
my
I've
Awkward
watched.
Senpai? Wow.
From what I've watched, I would say, like, yeah, the very, like, bottom of C, probably.
Bottom of C, no.
Or high C. That's what I would say. But I haven't finished it, so y'all can decide if y'all want to take
I'll give you C. I want high C though. I'll give you C though. I want high C.
I'll give you high C or low B. High C or low B.
He's not gonna get low B. I'll take high C though.
Look, it
I'll
could
give you
be
above Wanda. Like
No, high C.
All right, fine. I'll take that.
No, I won't. I'm taking a high C.
No.
I'm taking a high C. No.
Boss man overrules all of us.
I mean, hey, I'm okay with high C. I mean,
I'm fine with the C. I'm not gonna
You know
complain.
what?
It's I have my own tier list, so I go complain.
You can do that, but that means each of us get to veto something that some people want to move down, and they can move it higher.
Sure.
You can get your one veto on this dumbass anime.
I mean, that's only if it's like a tie. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know how often.
It doesn't always work like that, but I get what you're saying. In scenario, yes.
Could we really put it underneath my Awkward Senpai?
Yes.
Underneath.
I think Awkward Senpai
Underneath
was better.
Awkward Senpai.
Yes.
Ooh.
I mean, I would agree
absolutely.
with that. I would agree with that.
Can we be content with that, Grim?
I would put Alma above it. Like,
Look, like I
Go
said,
for
high,
number.
like I said, high C, low
Let's leave
B,
it there.
but
I
I'm
think-
okay with
I
there.
think,
We're too much
as far
onto
as
it.
I'll go, almost up to you, boss man. I'm fine with as at C. I'll give it that.
Look, like again, it had aspects that are flaws, but it's enjoyable. And I will say, look, at least if you want someone to cover that did cover it the whole season, Brendan did, and there's people that talk about it, and it's a good conversation maker. So
Yes,
go to Brandon's
Think about
channel.
talking about it, guys.
like Vash
Oh,
has
wait, I'm
enjoyed
sorry,
it
I'm
and
so
talk about
sorry.
it every week. But let's get to the touring after the apocalypse.
So
How we
who
feel
finished
about this?
one? Right, I'm very. No one talked about it after a
Grem?
minute.
I'm paused on episode 6 or 8, I believe.
I'm on
on
episode
Manus.
8.
Yeah.
I'm on episode 8, yeah.
So-
I enjoyed it. It was always nice, but it was never anything crazy. I feel like you know what you're kind of getting into.
But like a good solid C.
Character progression, like at least from what I had watched, it wasn't anything crazy. Some of the stuff with like Matsuoka and like the references was kind of cool and whatnot.
Mm-mm.
But like it was a fun time, but it wasn't anything crazy. I feel like I kind of talk about, campfire cooking earlier. It was kind of in the same vein, like it's always a good time, but I feel like there are other things that it does better. Like
sure.
production wise, it's a lot better too. So like this series kind of falters in that aspect, but yeah, I would say C is pretty accurate. Like that's kind of what I was thinking, honestly. I probably like it more than like Wandance and the Dad is a Hero one and stuff like that, but I don't know how y'all feel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I started watching these episodes in 2 times speed. So
Golly. God.
That bike was going a little faster,
So like you're
I-
saying that
I-
right there.
all I'm saying is
Yeah.
like it's on the same as like I wanted it to be great.
Me too.
But, like-
Me too. I did
Apocalypse
too.
Hotel. I get you, bro.
I wanted Apocalypse Hotel. I got One Punch Man season 3. Like I don't know.
Way. Oh,
I don't know
no.
about.
Oh no.
Interesting one, huh?
It was nice. Like it wasn't like it was I just feel like this isn't like it's not no Yuru camp or anything like that, obviously. It's not, on that level, but
Fair
you know
enough.
what you're getting when you get into one like this, like I don't know if they did end up going into more of kind of what happened, like because like I said, I still need to watch this. Like I do intend to finish this one actually
Same.
because I enjoyed it
Same.
enough. But like, do they even like go in? Like, I'm still curious. Like, did they actually go into like the situation with the world, like how it even ended up like that, and like because I feel like that was a thing they never really like,
Wow.
or maybe they were never gonna go into it. It didn't even
Well, no, I think
matter.
Maybe-
from the little
They
episodes,
went into it a little bit.
I
They're
guess
like
they have to.
Maybe we
And it
might
was
be
that whole
able to
thing
talk
with, like,
about
the
it during next week. Been
memories of
chilling.
yeah. We'll maybe I'll come back at some point and talk about that one somewhere. Who knows?
Mm-mm.
Well, with that being the case,
Oh my god, it's my time.
Tojima wants to be a Kamen writer. Talk to us next
What?
week.
Oh,
go.
put this in S. Put S. It's
Hold on, lady. Hold on. Whoa. Hold the fuck on.
look.
You better
okay,
fucking convince us.
look. Out of pure enjoyment, this would be literally S. I'm not gonna lie, but it would be A. I would put an A. It is so fun. Just the bombastic expressions, the fight scenes, and just of course the booba. Beautiful. But no, honestly, you just expect just all action and just all this Delulu stuff with Kamen Rider. I would say out of all the Kamen Riders I've checked out anime wise, this has been the most enjoyable because both it brings you back to like old school Kamen Rider and like all the references and all these like adults that have really loved the series and like you can tell that this is just all passion about old Kamen Rider. And of course, right? I've been mentioning before that these Delulu adults have been in love with Kamen Rider for years, and they actually believe, like, they want to be these characters, and they believe they are. And they, in reality, if this is a normal world, all this would have been futile. But come to find out, there is actually monsters here, and there's actually the evil organization that is real. So they get to live this Delulu life of like actually saving the world because they have been here for years and and seeing them fight them, and like even like they had like a little bit of a tournament arc trying to see who's the stronger amongst them and stuff like that, and that was really cool. And also the heartfelt moments it goes into and how gory it actually gets sometimes, because I mean, I don't remember watching the old Kamen Rider stuff, but I don't remember it being as gory or as like how you call it, dark. But this series really goes really dark in the backstories and stuff like that. So I really do like it. That it's very unique from other Kamen Riders. The other Kamen Riders feel more like PG Sentai, but this one is like above that. It definitely goes in a more gritty route. And I just like them. The cast is hilarious. The expressions they make, like I've mentioned before, the manga is horrible art wise. So they have stepped it up with this, and the animation goes crazy every time, and it's just a fun time. It maybe looks like it's just some stupid show that is just like, okay, what are they up to? But it has heart behind it, both because of like it's basically a love letter to Kamen Rider and like all the versions, but also it's just about adults who have a dream, and they're making it come true, and it's just so funny. Right now, of course, it's going into core 2. We're getting 24 episodes. I don't know if that will complete like the whole series or not. I think it's ongoing, the manga. I don't know because it's not really translated in English. But I've been having fun every week. Everyone who's been watching this has like been enjoying it. It's really fun. Of course, you guys saw the meme like, "Oh, this is better anime than One Punch Man season 3," since the action goes crazy. But no, it's actually very fun. I love these casts. The casts are so funny and cute. There's this cute couple, and it's just funny seeing adults be like this. And I actually had one episode that made me cry. So yeah, it gets into really heartfelt moments. If you want something wacky and fun, but also heartfelt at the same time, and if you like Sentai stuff, it's really actually so fun. Out of all this Kamen Riders stuff I've mentioned, yeah, this is really the most fun I've had. And I'm happy we're getting 24 episodes. I'm really excited for more of like where this next core goes into.
All
I
right.
will say, I'm gonna pull a U. I'm gonna switch it because I actually have been hearing a lot of great things about this anime, like all over Twitter. Actually, one of my friends is saying he was watching it too, because
Oh.
he watches Kamen Rider himself.
Oh.
So shout out to Nato. He's in Japan right now, but if you're watching the podcast later tomorrow, or whenever this releases, shout out to you for putting me on to Kamen Rider. I would love to get into this. The only reason why I haven't started it is because of my long anime list, and you guys, everyone here on the podcast knows how long my thing is. But I want to make time for it. I want to make time for watching this anime. So maybe in the future, because I have heard great things, and yes. I do know about the booba, so yes, that already you were having sold on that. So stay tuned. Maybe that might be a binge chilling in the future. Who knows?
Hey.
But I have heard great things. I really want to get into that.
Yeah, I get it. Especially like they mentioned a lot of the Kamen Rider stuff. Watch has been like, which they are. I still find them enjoyable, but I get it because a lot of them weren't really like interesting. I'm not gonna lie to the typical viewer, but I will say this one's very enjoyable. And shout out to my friend who helps like with the cleaning up of the anime because he's an animator. We were talking the other day, and he was like, "You haven't seen all the works I've been doing." I'm like, "No, I have." He's like, "Wait, you watch Tojima?" I'm like, "Dude, I love Tojima." He's like, "Yeah, that's actually a sleeper of the season. It's really fun." So it's cool to see like even like people who like help with the anime, like clean it up or like actually do some shots, enjoy it too, and like they're watching it. So it's a good time. It really is. So I hope more people check it out for sure.
Okay.
Definitely.
All
Next
right.
one.
We got Digimon Beatbreak. I think I'm the only one watching.
Caught up, yeah.
Neko, you're not watching a batch?
I'm not caught up, but I'm not gonna lie. This might be a C, bro. A B or C. I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all were me writing this. What happened?
Look, it could be my nostalgia just saying like this ain't it, but again, I'm not caught up, so I know the transformation, but I just maybe it gets better, right?
For me, it's not even the transformation that has it for A. It's just that now that the first course ended, and now that I have understood the bigger picture of what they're going and planning and what they were doing, because the nostalgia affected me from viewing this without the nostalgia goggles, because Digimon Beatbreak, I was like, yo, why are they not evolving in episode 6 already, like what's going on, why they're
Yeah.
doing like so much characterization. But then I was questioning myself, like, wait, why am I mad about the characters and the lore we're getting about all these people, and we're getting maybe a Digimon versus Digimon. For those that don't know, there was something like this they did, not like a beta, but a concept called Digimon Extra Wars. So that was like Digimon versus Digimon, but it was like a battle and a war going on, and there was like a lot of things involving that. However, in this show, this looks like a Pokemon type of battle, like a league. Like you are
Yeah.
about to have a type of Hunger Games, like each of the division is gonna go against each other, and that's what I started to realize. And that's when I took off my nostalgia goggles off, and instead I was like, at first I do agree with Neko. I would have given it a C if it was 2 weeks ago, before episode 11 and 12, or before 10. I would have agreed with the C. But then once I watched episode 10, 11, and 12, and then thought of the bigger picture of what's been going on and how the show has the concept and process about, that's when maybe like, okay, they've been building the cast members. They've been making us know and be familiar with them because they're about to introduce other people forward. So they've been doing more
I
about
did see that.
characterization. And the things that we just got set up in 11 and 12, understanding. And also, yes, was Gekomon Evolution hype? Was it there? Was it purposely why taking so long? Because I even hated Tomorrow and Gekomon's relationship. But then you will start to see the build up, the character of why they was not technically at all syncing. There was like two magnets just going against each other. There was not clicking to go back into one. But then once you see why it got to the build up and understanding their past of Tomorrow, and then you understanding that what happened in episode 8 or 7, that when there's a reference explaining that our Digimon that comes out of us, the egg, is that they are a reflection of us. So that's why you see the designs a bit more different with the characters here in this season compared to the previous, where the Digimons were already there for the Digidestins and they will find each other. But now we have the Digimons are coming out of the Digidestins and kind of forming from their personality, and that's what I find more interesting now. And if you think about it, what I said has led up to this is Digidestins versus Digidestins, and that's what it is going to be coming to the next core 2 or core 3. I don't know how much more they're going to set up to this battle war or when it's going to happen, but just seeing that and understanding that that is a concept that, as a Digimon fan, has been wanting that and said, hey, I support the Digidestins, saving the universe and saving the planet Earth. I support that. But at some point, I'm like, can we find out if we could go against each other and just see how chaotic and powerful are the actual Digimons than them just going against each other? Like, I would like to just see that. How does it get involved? And we're getting that. So I like that concept and I'm here for it. That's why I give it A with my little long, nice ramble of the storytelling. I know I'm the only one that's watched. Neko, did I convince you to see the vision of the A aspect, or do you still see that B and C?
I did. I don't know if that was your tweet. I did see a lot of people say that they're like, oh, okay, this is where we're beginning finally. I'm like,
I did
okay.
tweet that. I did tweet something like
okay.
that. So maybe you saw
Okay.
me, one of them in those people that was,
Okay.
turning sides
Fair
like I was.
Fair enough. So I am. Look, I really want to love this. I'm down. I will catch up to this and see where core 2 goes. If core 2 doesn't grab me, I will be sad. But I do hope, like you said,
My
like, the
recommendation:
whole big picture gets better.
Pick up the nostalgia goggles. It will help.
I know.
Because
I
I
know,
did,
I know.
and it made me appreciate it more instead of criticizing it. Like, trust me, I still
I felt
appreciate
that.
it. I just have to see it differently. Like, that's almost suggested. Like, just take off the goggles. Still is a Digimon. Just see it from point A when it started to point C. Don't see right now point 0 where it hasn't even gotten there yet. So, like, to see the bigger picture.
Fair enough. I think so. Right now, I want to like the kid with the yellow hair and his little bat one. That's the one I kind of like right now. So let's see if the other ones kind of grab me.
He does come around, but anybody has any thoughts for this one? Because it seems like we're gonna leave it at A then.
I don't have any.
Crossman's A. We all stay on A.
But Digimon Beatbreak.
I don't think I could. I dropped it. It's the same thing like with Pokemon, like the new Pokemon series for me. I don't know. It just like that didn't hit the same for me. I watched like a decent bit of it.
Like I said, Just
it's
take
just
up the Digimon nostalgia goggles where you see it as a new product, but from the same type of DNA. If you don't get into it, it's nothing against it. It just is what it is. But that's all my recommendation. That if you want to try it and actually enjoy, take off the nostalgia goggles. Stuff.
Two people
Alright.
haven't seen Digimon.
I mean,
though,
I have
so-
I have no
Oh.
nostalgia goggles, and I say this is like a D.
Huh?
Yeah.
like,
I said it C, but yeah, no, I get it. It's fair enough.
All right, the next one we got is the Banished Core Magician aims to become the strongest.
That's a C. It's a good time though. I really again I like the party, man. The party is the goat, man.
Oh, the party,
I love these
yo.
characters. I love Ornest. I love the healer. I love our other girl. She's cute. And I just like their partnership, man. I love Ornest's episode, like I mentioned last time. I don't know. I just really love the party. Of course, it has the gimmick of like the banished hero or whatever, but or not hero. Well, he's not a hero, so. But in that aspect is just really cool. Of course, like we mentioned, the finale teasing about the mom. So of course, maybe we're gonna season 2. That was frustrating, but overall, it was just a simple, fun time. Like Grimman said about the card one. Is it the best day ever? No. Does it have aspects that I really do enjoy by it? Yeah. And yeah, that's it. It's not anything crazy. It's just a
I'm
good
okay
fun
with
time.
C. I'm okay with C
Yeah.
as well. That's all I got. I agree with what you're saying. There was a solid show, a good anime to enjoy. It's a good, enjoyable type of fantasy series,
Yep,
and
yep.
it's usually better than most of those type of banished from the
Oh, 100%.
party. But he wasn't really banished. But the concept of like being banished from the kingdom, and then you get betrayed, and then you have to go back to your old party or find the one that you was always meant to be
Yeah.
with. So like this was one of the better ones.
Yeah. 100%. And I'll still stand. Hey, shout out the Prince, man. I
Oh,
hope we see him in the future. I want to see where he goes for sure.
I hope he has improved. Like, hopefully he knows how to use the dagger now, that type of shorter weapons. Hopefully he gets much better in that aspect and, appreciates the commoners instead of, belittling
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, this is if we get season 2, I'm very interested where it goes story-wise, right? This is like the setup to everything story-wise too, so maybe season 2 can give us more better story cuz yeah, the story wasn't anything crazy, but yeah, it seemed maybe season 2 can go interesting. So I'm excited for more of
Okay.
this.
Let's get to the one that's going to be maybe a good 20-minute conversation here. The Dust
Nah.
Beyond the End of the World. Talk to us, chat.
D.
D.
Wait, what? No, he
Um,
said B.
hold
Wait,
up,
wait,
hold
what'd you say?
He
Glenn?
said B. No, he said D. He
No,
said
no.
D. Please tell me.
he said B. He said
Alright,
B.
my bad.
He said B,
My
yes.
bad.
D.
I
Oh,
know
D?
what I heard.
Oh, I heard B. My fault.
What, Sonny? What did you say?
I also agreed D as
Oh,
well.
in God's name. D though for me because
Oh, it
this
has to be.
series
Yeah.
peaked at like the first episode, and even the first episode wasn't all that great. I mean, it was solid,
The
but
prologue, honestly.
like it just felt like it promised certain things, or like the setup. Like I don't know. I just feel like it was missed potential for sure. Like this series had all the potential in the world. It did, but it just did not capitalize on it, and it decided to go some harem bullshit route. I don't know. It was more romance than anything about like the world and the situation that the character was in, and like I don't know. Like we talked about it in other pods. Like they just lost the plot at a certain point. Maybe it bounced back a little, like y'all were talking about towards the end, if a little bit. But yeah, like maybe the finale just kind of shit on all that. But I mean, yeah, this was just missed potential for sure. I would say D tier. Seriously.
Yep. Pretty sad. I really wanted more out of this for sure.
Yeah, it was just disappointing. See, episode 1 was good, and then it just.
Yep.
Yeah, episodes 0 and 1 were fresh.
This is what
professionally-
they had me in the first half category.
That's really what I was about to say. Look, professionally, I would give it C tier because I was generous with it.
Agree.
It had some kind of plot, but realistically, I would put it in. They had us in the first half. Look, the ideology they went too hard with it, and I get honestly where they were coming from, but in a time frame of only 13 episodes. Were you putting a lot? Imagine if you're a brand new anime viewer and you're learning about, the idea of AI, technology, this whole thing that happened between these two MCs, and then fast forward into the future, we get like a time skip, and now this guy is now in the future. It is a lot going on for this person, especially if you're not someone who is attentive to a lot of things. It really did get you in the beginning, with the way the android girl was like attacking, using her blade, shooting everybody, whatever. But then now you go into this adventure that you want to care for these characters, and you really don't fucking care. You really don't. Like, really, like, putting the whole jokes aside between like the whole incest aspect, the scientist girl, playing with herself in the first episode, the whole like girl growing up to wait 7 years of her life watching two androids fucking fall in love with each other, and not this girl being the third wheel like that. It's a lot. The whole thing also of I forgot the name of it, starts with an E, but like
Elsie.
Elsie, yeah. Just call it harem, man. Just leave it at that, my guy. It's not that deep. Don't try to complicate things. Like, it's especially, and I'm just saying this for newcomers, because for me, what really got me upset more than anything was that they used a lot of Neko can back me up on this. When I first started watching the first 2 episodes, there were a lot of Easter eggs with a lot of old anime, a lot of references to that. And I got hyped for that because I started watching all that because of my father, because a lot of other people that are watching anime. So I kind of like that stuff. But then to see how it all went down towards the very end, like at that point, I didn't care about the Easter eggs. I didn't care about like the aspect of like what the technology and AI. I really couldn't care less because you just went too hard on it. And in my mind, I'm thinking, if I try to recommend this to somebody, or even like my dad or old veteran viewers who want to like see it, maybe they can understand it. But for someone brand new, the new generation wants to watch anime, they're gonna get very confused. And with right now how society is with AI and everything, you don't want to confuse your viewers with stuff like that. There's no reason to do all that. We want as viewers a clear cut and precise story, and we didn't get that, and it sucks, and it's a shame because we were looking forward to that. So that's why this shit belongs in They Has in the first half. Not gonna lie, they didn't fuck. Anyways, I'm done.
It's good. Yeah, I would agree. I liked like he was mentioning like how we were like looking up the titles like every episode, because it would reference like a real book from this author or like an anime that they were referencing. So that aspect had me like, I was like, oh, so we're gonna have like a deeper story, but every episode,
I thought there was more to the story. I was like, okay, I can mess with this.
So it was just funny. Every week people were like kind of like theorizing what other agenda are they gonna try to provide this episode, because it just really felt that way. And then by the end they want to make it go quickly by kind of bringing an interesting plot, but at the same time it's like, well, now you dragged on this other plot that didn't really matter, and then by the end you're just like, well, why were we here? It just wasn't interesting. I think a lot of people dropped it. A lot of people were like, why? By the end people were like, why did we even have this show? Like what mattered? It just was, it's so disappointing. The art style was so cool, and it just, I wanted more. By the moment I knew that girl was like the AI friend from the table, I was like, fuck, dude, I really hope they don't go this route, and they fucking did. I was like, fuck. So yeah, has in the first half for sure.
Unfortunately.
Oh my God.
All right.
Another S tier? Or the first S tier? Oh my
God. I can see the future, and I just know it's S tier.
Damn.
Bro
has that observation hacking.
If you know what we're talking about, I think the next anime on the list we're gonna speak on
It's S2.
is Umamusume.
I'm not surprised.
Umamusume, man.
Another great second core.
It's been giving me exactly what I want from a shonen sports anime. It's really good. We get to see the conclusion of the rivalry between Tama and Oguri, and set up for more. It was spectacular. It was well animated. The emotions, it really hit. Obey Your Master is literally my background for like half the podcast for this season. So like, yeah, I mean, have I not gassed this up enough? Like it's S.
Fair enough.
It's valid.
They won Game of the Year, not the year, but at least something.
Game of the Year.
It was Mobile Game of the Year.
Mobile Game of the Year.
There you go. Because I'm telling you,
if
you haven't seen the show, you play in that game apparently. So God,
You guys don't know as well too. There is some news I actually read on Twitter. Sorry for the brightness, but apparently Usamume fans raised over $600,000 real life dollars to open up a stable to help out veteran horses that are about to pass away, to help with heat stroke and with the weather outside when it gets cold. So shout out to the people. You guys care about horses, and we appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all.
Not looting them. I'm so proud of you guys.
And also, let the horses in Central Park retire if they haven't yet.
Damn, real.
Also, I think
put the work, man. I want to ride them horses. Put them to work. No,
it wasn't. I think it's leaked. It wasn't officially confirmed yet, but I think the season 2. I think we mentioned that in another pod as well already. But yeah,
it's not confirmed.
No, it's not officially confirmed. It's just a leak right now.
Yeah.
Oh. Where's in our Discord? Oh, y'all, I see what you're putting out there, my boy. I appreciate you.
All right.
Watari-kun.
Oh boy.
Something's about to come
All
out.
right. Oh, Neko, I've been waiting for this all night long. You want to go first, ladies first, or you want me to take the stage?
You take the stage, buddy. I want you to go off, then.
So, part 2. Again, going to part 1 in the previous season, I was meat writing this anime. The beginning of part 2 was trash, and I was so upset with how, the story of Watari is going down, how he just had to not break these girls' hearts, and he just had to choose between one, but he couldn't. And these girls really, really wanted his meat, like really were down to kiss, down to be on top of him. My guy, if I was in that situation, I'd take everybody, bro. That's my harem. But again, he had to be on business with his morals, and that got me very upset. And that ultimately made me stop watching the anime altogether. I was so upset because I was telling Neko, and I told everyone here in the podcast, I put a lot of people on this show, surprisingly, and I told people to stand on business. And for me to actually be upset and actually drop it for a little bit, I was devastated. But I gave it time to cook. And I even, if you guys are on our Discord, you'll be able to see that we talk about some of our animes on our forums. I was talking a lot about this anime. I was doing like a little binge with it. So I'm like, let me try to catch up. And I'm happy I did it that way because the story progressed a lot more better, going from Valentine's Day and then going way onwards to now where Watari realizes where his only one and only love is the childhood friend. Thank God we actually get one childhood friend love. We'll take what we can get. The side piece, purple hair girls never win, and it's a shame. But hey, we take what we can get. And as much as we love childhood friends to win, we also love when things get spicy between the sheets. I'm not saying, of course, my co-host will disagree and say things didn't happen, but I would like to imagine between the sheets of the anime and the manga itself that something did go down. But, confessions were made, kisses were made, and, ultimately the story ended in a very good note. I'm just glad that it didn't continue on the story the way it did, where the guy was stuck between two girls. They cut that off like, no, okay. We're going to stick with one girl. The girl did try her best to try to sneak back in. Like, hey, I regret not being with you, my guy. I want to have that one kiss with you, please. Can we do something? Like, it has a lot of nice moments, a lot of funny moments, and a lot of ecchi moments where, it's relatable. You laugh at, how these characters are still growing with each other throughout high school and ultimately growing to be adults in life, especially when you don't have a family and you're trying to learn what family is and growing your own family. It's nice to know that that word itself, family, can mean a lot of things, but ultimately for Watari, it cannot just mean, his little sister or his childhood friend. It could be whatever you make it to be. And I just had a tremendous time with it. I went through downs and ups. The animation was, for me, okay. The soundtrack, the music was phenomenal. I love the ecchi moments. I love the romance with it. I give it a solid 8, like 8, 9 out of 10. Sorry, A, solid A. I want to give it S tier as much as I do, but I do know for some people it might be cringy, or not might be for everybody, or they might be upset that the side piece didn't win. We don't talk about the pink hair girl by any means, she's out of the picture. But I personally give it high A. I would love to have it S, but I don't think it was all that great in the very beginning of the second core for it to be S tier. If it wasn't for what I saw, that travesty, and I will not overlook that trash animation. Shout out to MemoryNK again. I've already shouted out before, but he put me on game where he's like, "Hey, yo, do you see this?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, no, what the fuck going on? I didn't even peep that." That's how upset I was. So you did lack in animation a bit, but when it counted, I think it hit home for a very, very great rom-com, and I do recommend this to any and all veteran and newcomer anime viewers who would like to watch something that, you know, pretty much want to make them happy about seeing a girl want to, you know, get on top of a guy. Come on now.
Oh.
Neko, what you got for me?
I mean, Manka, do you want to say anything before I go, or no? You're good. Oh,
He gone.
I think binging this was I think binging this was really good. I think like if I had watched this weekly, I maybe wouldn't be as high as on it as I am right now.
fair enough.
I really liked the themes it handled. I liked I feel like if I watched this weekly, I would have hated the show, but binging it, I'm high enough on it to give it an S, to be honest. Like I like this show. I really did.
I mean, I personally put it probably at a B, but I wouldn't be opposed to A or S. But I think realistically, as a whole, and even in this quarter too, it is a B. It's really good. I agree. Like we've mentioned,
I'm
before,
talking
last time.
overall, right? Holistically. So
overall,
like
right.
that's
Okay.
for me, it's a little bit like I said, I binged it all, so
Right. I
like
don't blame you for thinking S, but I think out of for as a group here, I think it's an A or a B for sure. I wouldn't mind an A.
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind an A. I think like you guys mentioned, you know, the themes is I love the full circle, especially in this finale with the bench, like not the bench, but in the subway, like him telling her, "Come here," right? Because I don't remember which episode it was, but she was sitting alone, and like, you know, that's basically how her whole character was. Is like this whole series, like she felt that she was alone, that she didn't deserve love, or she couldn't give love. But at the end of the series, him telling her like, "Come here," and like them holding hands, and like that was a beautiful like just parallel and just full circle, just the full journey of her finally being able to have someone that cares about her and a family, since you're right, we've mentioned before, like she just didn't have a good upbringing with her mom and stuff like that. So I don't know, it really hits those themes for anyone who's going through those stuff, and someone that self-sabotages and stuff like that. So you think like she's just crazy, but no, you come to find out that she's just a girl who is broken, and she has this guy that I think is a really good MC in that instance of like doesn't have the perfect family either, so he kind of understands her and he relies on her, and now they're living together and they're having a good story. So I don't know, I think it's it's just a really good show. I fell in love with it after like binging and like reading it. So in that sense, I did binge it in that sense. So I was watching it weekly with already knowing events. So I'm happy Crash stayed on it. I told him like, hey, it really gets good by this core 2. So I would say I love core 2 way more than I love core 1.
Way more.
Way more. I love it. I told when he was crashing out and he was like, you know, this is trash. I'm like, you don't deserve core 2, because core 2 is heat, both the edginess and their kissings and just all of the themes. It was beautiful. I'm pissed at the kissing in the finale. That was messed up. I love the spicy rainy scene. That was a really good scene.
Oh God, I wanted more too. Damn you, anime! But you know what? I get it. You know, they was trying to go for something or anime budgets. I don't know, but yeah.
Right.
And I will say too. Shout out to the homeboy to Nato's homeboy, bro. Toki, my boy, bro. That man is who? Well, I forgot his name all the time because he has a long name. The main MC of Classroom the Elite. That man playing fucking chess, and we out here playing checkers. That man played with the PS6, and we out here playing with the PS5. My man stood on business every single fucking time, defending his boy and his girl at the same time, while also dealing with his own shit, bro. That's a real one right there. That man deserves MVP of the year for this year's for this season anime, bro. I honestly, the hand of God, I've never seen a side character with a more crazy backstory and trying to help out the MC in real life time at the same time. Like, a hand to God, that man honestly took it away from me. Like, even the side characters, I was rooting for every single one. There was not one character I did not dislike. The sister was cool. He was cool too. The aunt that they were with, I mean, she came back around. I was happy that, you know, she actually started opening up towards him and everything. Everyone was like, everyone had a nice story to tell, not just besides the MCs. And I like seeing that in a rom-com and an anime like that. It's really, really nice to tell.
Nah, for sure. I remember when we had the stream and we were looking at the trailers and people were like, nah, don't watch this. Cause right, we were trying to learn from the mistake of Boy Girl. But I'm very curious why I guess said people didn't like it. I was reading the manga and people were like, "Oh, this turned out better than it," because I'm reading the comments from the manga sites, right? And people are like, "Oh, this is turning out better than I expected." So I don't know. I guess some people didn't really vibe with the manga, and then some people that did. And I'm happy that I guess we all agree that it was enjoyable. The side characters and even the plot and the romance of it.
I don't know about the manga itself, but I do know for the anime, a lot of people that like were talking to me about the anime was that they didn't like the synopsis. They felt like it was gonna be a very generic, like
100%,
like back and forth
yeah.
kind of situation.
Yeah.
I saw that and I'm like, I looked at Satsuki, like her photo in the photo, and I was like, you know what? I like there's something about her demeanor, just that look that's giving me like even the Banks who was kind of like, you know what? I like this. I like where this is going.
Yeah.
I like the vibe that she's giving out. So I'll give it a chance. I'll see where it goes. But
Yeah.
I'm glad that everyone that I recommended liked it, and I can't wait, for to see something like that in the future. So
Mhm.
A tier, please. Hey, let's get it for A tier.
Yes, sir.
It's already there.
All right.
Yeah. We're
Okay,
just waiting for you. Yeah.
Probably
Okay,
top
sorry
it.
about that. Next on the list,
Above
Tougen
Sanda?
Anki.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, just leave it where it's at. Next up. God,
Damn.
No, wait. Let me stand
Damn.
on business.
the fact they got
Personally,
A is mind blowing. Honestly.
I don't know how. I don't know how you give me Nurse Girl in episode 12.
This guy.
Oh, here we go.
showing
Crazy. That's
boobies
crazy.
Bro,
That's
and
chill.
good fuck, and then you go to this trash. I was
Nah, this
so
is
bamboozled.
I'm not even like trolling. Like I know, like we've had the whole thing where like, oh, like the Gacha Kuta Tougen Anki. This is D. This is D
Yeah.
tier in my opinion. Like above One Punch Man, maybe. Like I don't know. I am indifferent. Like
I disagree with that.
bro,
Like,
the second half of this with this arc, the build up I've talked about in the pod, the build up for that fight between whatever the dude's names are.
It's a gay love story, Nate. God, dude, you don't.
Apparently,
get it.
which is yaoi bait. I've been saying that the author knows what he's doing. They build it up. Even the dude was blushing at the end
Yeah,
when he's
people were like gassing that up, bro.
I'm like, come on, bro. Like the build up took too long. Like, what development did the other cast like? I mean, the other cast is not strong enough to make up for that. Like the build up taking forever, and then the payoff, I feel like wasn't even like. I mean, yeah, the fight, the episode where the fight left off, like, yeah, there were some nice moments. The production value was there. I feel like they did, do a good job on it, handling the actual fight itself. But like, I don't know. I just, this second half really dropped the ball for me personally. I just, from a character standpoint, content standpoint, I just feel like it really dropped the ball. In the end, it felt rushed, even with them going back and talking to each other again. Like we jumped right into them just talking after dude was burnt to a crisp. Bro looked like fucking Armin in Attack on Titan season 3 part 2. Like he was burnt to a fucking crisp. Like Erwin too. Like he literally looked like that, and then all of a sudden, bro's like up and at him again, and goes and talks to his boyfriend, and they're.
Hey, yo,
the pacing towards the end was. I did like the Murano stuff at the end, the grave scene. That was nice. I did like that. But outside of that, like this second half, this arc or whatever you want to call it, like it just was not hitting at all. The first half I enjoyed a lot more.
Yeah.
We're not judging it for that though. Really, this is more so like the second core.
Sounds like the first half, literally
Yeah,
the
like
first half.
D tier.
part one was
D
great,
tier.
part 2.
I mean, I haven't caught up. Like I'm 8 episodes behind, but yeah. So I won't be able to say anything. So yeah, y'all guys go ahead. I would agree though. For this core too. I think apparently the
honestly will
next
say
stuff
for
gets
me is high C or like mid C. I will honestly put it there.
Or C.
I'm gonna be with Bossman on it too, because I again like
It's enjoyable.
I love
Like
memory and
it's
everything.
it's enjoyable. I will say that it's enjoyable series that you have. Like I said in the beginner, I know people said that is another series that you could be reminded of, but I was calling Fire Force because it's like the one attribute but you have many type of different ways to use it. If fire first is fire, but then you have many different ways to do it. When it comes to Tougen Anki, we have fire, but each person could do it in their I'm sorry, not fire, blood type, but you just have to do it very inventive. How can you make each character unique, and how to do it when it's transmutated? Like with the one dude that he's not a combatant, he's a person that can only use his skills in a very type of very devious, manipulative way, but it's smart to do it. That's how you gotta survive. So like each character has their own characterization. Did some of them we did not give a fuck about? Yes, but I feel like that's the point. Like you're just showing us a backstory. Did it feel a bit excessive, like Demon Slayer? And sometimes like we didn't need every type of backstory from every single character. It felt like that sometimes, but I wasn't too stressed about it. But I do see the potential for the series. That's why I do say a high C for me.
Yeah,
like the cast outside of Shiki and Murano, like the other cast from the school, you could literally replace them with cardboard cutouts and it would be the same series. Like it would, the second half especially, like it would literally just be the same series.
So Mega Grem,
like,
talk to us.
I disagree only because of like we got some with that character that had like a little sister, right? I understand where y'all are coming from, but none of these characters are as bad as Amelia, so don't compare them to cardboard cutouts, all right? Like, I'm just saying, like,
I mean,
like the one guy's whole gimmick is just being a gooner.
Timo Bako looking ass, yes.
The one girl's gimmick is
to be scared.
Yeah, they are caricatures of themselves, and I understand what you're saying. This feels. I likened it. I know we've talked about this off the pod, but it really feels like this is early Naruto, except for like they're introducing us to the Konoha 11 before we know the main characters. And yeah, I get what y'all are saying. I would probably put this in C for sure. Maybe even B, like the very bottom of B.
I agree.
But I mean,
what is there to like about the second half? I'm curious. Like, what is there to like?
I thought that everything with like teaching the main character, teaching him that he has to be able to the reason he should get strong is to be able to stand for his ideals and to talk and to actually like bring people to the negotiating table to make them see you as more than just raging monsters.
Yep.
To try to put your point out there that, hey, we don't want this any more than you do. We have the same rules set to not kill humans as you do. Like, you guys are hunting us, but we don't want to be doing anything bad. Like, it's not like we're all that different. It's just that we sometimes can't control it. And I think it was interesting to have a character who is so headstrong have to be taught that and like understand, okay, then that's the purpose of my strength. It's not to kill all the Momotaro. It's not to become the pirate king. It's to be able to show your worth, a lot like Naruto. It's to be able to show that you aren't defined by the monster inside of you, that you can do something more than that, that you don't want to hurt people, that you just want to be acknowledged. And that's why, as much as like people may see this as a joke, this feels like Naruto to me, just without the emotional writing that Kishimoto put on it, you know? And that's the thing here. Like, if this author was better at writing his characters, excluding certain characters in Naruto that are poorly written, if the author was better at writing and like was better at developing the characters, and I look forward to more, because a lot of authors grow the longer they write. So So I look forward to more. I look forward to like what's gonna come from this. I do think this is like a C, like top
I
of
say
C,
C at the highest. I'll
or
settle for
bottom
that,
of
but-
B. I think I think
wouldn't say B,
you
I'd say
saying
C is
D is insane. I think that is just not giving it enough credit.
I mean, I'm just
It's just counting the other characters too with it, and then just overall, it's just I don't know the core two
And
from even from the little episodes I've seen. But again, I haven't caught up, so I don't really know those aspects, so I can't say.
the most interesting things are that the whole thing with like the like you talked about with the Momotaro and the Oni and stuff like that, and then them coming together and what the actual big goal is for the future. Like, yeah, they've introduced that, but like we have yet to really see it. Like this, like these things have been introduced, but like I feel like this is stuff maybe beyond but I don't know, in terms of just what this second core contained, like it was there's not a whole lot to like. There really wasn't.
I mean, but like again, right?
The stuff
I
with that
don't
Shinya
know.
guy bullshit. They try to give him a backstory to make me feel sad for him. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It was.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's all. I mean, I don't think it's saying like we're gonna drop it. I think it's just realistically this core two just wasn't as interesting. I think a lot of people kind of agree with that. I feel like I think source readers have said that this arc is like kind of the lowest. Is just the next one to get better, and I'm excited to see that. I'm really excited to see where they grow from this. So I agree with you, right? Like you mentioned, like maybe the writing gets better later, and that's what I've kind of heard. So I'm excited to see that. So it's just no hate. It's just realistically this core just didn't live up to that.
I like the
Especially
first
after
half a lot
the-
more.
Yeah,
I like the
exactly.
first half a
This
lot more.
core was better than the first core.
Okay,
I feel
well
like
then, yeah,
this
right.
core 2
I-
was better than core 1 for me as well.
Okay.
I will just say, as much as I am with memory on that, I have to give it to Grem that he gave good points, and I think as much as I want to give a low score, I think C is a great place to put it because
I mean, it is a C for sure.
I hope it gets better in season 2, guys. That's ultimately we do better, guys. It was boring. Let's hope it gets better in season 2.
All right.
It's a new character. It's cool.
Let's talk about something more better than this trash we were talking about.
Oh God.
Gachiguta, guys.
Oh
I'm
God.
I think,
probably saying
hey.
it wrong, by the way. How do you pronounce it?
See,
Gachakuta.
Gachiakuta.
There you go.
Apparently, is
There
how
you
you.
go.
Yeah.
Yes, because it means legit.
We learned
trash.
something new.
It means legit trash, guys. It means legit trash.
Tomato, tomato. You know.
Well,
however you
I
want.
say A on my end. I'm gonna just state that now.
I mean, this chord. No, this is this.
Shout
chord
out to
is
the
pretty
opening
funny.
from that, she killed it. Mori.
Oh yeah, that was
Mori,
yeah.
That
Oh.
was cool.
Great OP, great ED.
I could be okay with A or B, but C is crazy for this one. I don't
Yeah,
know. This
core
one
2
had
was
me
awesome.
hyped each week. I'm not gonna lie.
The strap.
Yo, the
You
last
guys
couple
wanna talk about the
episodes,
strap scene?
the last couple episodes, like just leading up from episode 19 to 24, which was very solid. The world build, the fucking
score,
giant,
oh.
the score, and then finding out in episode 25 the last name connection, and then kind of like ending off like that, and then you find out, could that be the sister or the brother? Could he be related to these other people? Like, just I feel like core 2 made me want to read the
Zonka
manga
backstory,
as well. It's just
Jabber.
yes,
Just
Jabber was being crazy.
Wandance,
Yo,
like,
the
I think
gun?
I'm saying,
The
the
fucking
gun?
Desert Eagle coming out, bang, 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 shit. Not
it's
just
the
once.
characters were fun, man. This whole season, we get more story on them. Sure, a lot of it was built up for individual fights, but even then, that was entertaining because those characters were talking to each other, except Fu, right? Fu was the only one that we didn't get more on, which I'm excited to see more of him. The score, like I mentioned, I love Rudo's character development.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man.
We also met
Zoro.
Anmo at the beginning of the
Oh.
core and at the end of the core. If you know, you know. I hope
And
she's
then
alive.
Kita, the team, Team Child, like
Team
it was
Child.
just so many aspects of it that is just so enjoyable. And then of course the build up for next season to see the connection between the names. Like, I don't know, I like the Zonka backstory, like I mentioned. I don't know, they had more elements that I really enjoyed every week that I was looking forward to. And like Raf said, I'm definitely gonna collect the manga after this.
Yeah.
I'll see if I
It's one of the shows I was looking forward to every Sunday morning to watch behind
the dub. Sorry.
Max. Oh no, the Fate of Magical Princess one. So it's like the two shows I was always looking forward to every Sunday, and the dub is fantastic as well. A big shout out to our boys Dino as well, and a few other of the
And the
dub
whole
voice
cast,
actors
yeah.
that I don't remember off the top of my head, but the whole cast has been fantastic. I will check out the rest dub since I couldn't watch a core 2 consistently. But again, A for me. Man, God, did we convince you, or you still want to push down?
F.
F now.
Oof.
Okay, F. He
Crazy.
went lower. Memory. You feel any count? Did you even finish this, by the way?
Yeah,
He did. He did last night. He
Hey,
did
hey,
last night.
I just had to
did
make
last
sure.
night.
I had to make sure.
Yeah, I would agree with y'all.
did.
I feel like
Ba-dum-bum.
in this second half, like we have had a lot of the cast kind of established at this point, but then you get to the end and there's like still more characters to, that are being introduced, which is like really cool. But just, I mean, we've talked about it. The power system is so fun.
Yeah.
The mysteries kind of surrounding the world with like, Rudo's character, Regto, even the kind of shade maybe they've kind of casted on him potentially. The Watchmen series, Rudo's origins, just a lot of stuff that is very interesting kind of going on in the series right now. But then also just Rudo's growth as a character, because his whole thing at first was obviously like revenge driven, but he comes to kind of, as a result of the people around him and even the antagonist, right? Like Zodal even playing a part in his development. Like, which is, I feel like an awesome thing to kind of see, because he, like we said, or like I said, is more a revenge driven thing, but he's kind of seeing more of like what really matters and like the bigger picture and, these experiences with the people around him and how the people around him act and how they are, especially Engine as like a, a figure in his life. Like, I feel like a lot of that stuff has impacted his character and is, we see his character changing for the better, I feel like. So I have loved seeing that. Neko mentioned the Zonka bits. Team Child is awesome. Yeah, there's been a lot to like about just this series as a whole, but really in this second half, I feel like it did, start to hit its stride a lot in the second half. But yeah, there's still a lot we have not got into yet or has been revealed. So I feel like there's still a lot kind of we're holding on to there, where it's like, okay, there's like this could potentially. Like the potential is there for this to be even better than it already has been, depending on the execution, obviously. So yeah, big fan of this series, even just reading it before the anime came out. But Bones film, I should say, if you want to be specific, has been killing it. Production wise, it's awesome. The music is great. I know some people may have some complaints with the CGI and whatnot and whatever, that's fair. We've seen worse. We've seen better, but overall, I don't have a whole lot of, negative things to say about it. I feel like it's been very strong consistently. So yeah, I would definitely put it in A. I would probably put it above Sanda personally.
I'm not opposed.
I'm not opposed either.
Those are equal to me, really.
I liked it more than Sanda personally, like maybe like slightly, but
yeah, saying like slightly. So I'm okay with that.
Fair. I mean, yeah, it's an action one.
I don't know. To be honest, like jokes aside, I don't like how far away it is from Tougen Anki. Like they're very equal in that respect. To me, I'm so
not.
serious.
They're not. They're
so equal. Like
the characters can't even touch, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know.
We have more characterization in Gachakuta than Tougen Anki. We have more characters.
Agreed. The characters are better in Gachakuta. The plot is better in Tougen Anki.
The plot. The plot. I'm invested. I'm invested in Gachakuta.
The plot is actual trash in Gachakuta. Like, actually.
I now know why he likes Tokanaki more than fucking Kachigu. He doesn't like trash. He likes mid. That makes more sense than anything now.
I don't like Tougen Anki more. I'm saying that yes, Gachakuta is better, but they are the same tier.
No, bro. No.
You gas up. Look, all I'm saying is my veto right now is put Tougen Anki right next to Gachakuta.
That's not how it works, buddy. That's not how it works.
I don't care where you put Gachakuta.
Okay, your head canon. You can do that on your own list, but
put Tougen Anki wherever.
There's no split decision here.
There's 3 people on A. 3 people are voting for A for Gachakuta.
That's crazy.
And the opening, I had to
Yeah,
admit,
and
even
3
after watching the
people are
anime,
on
it's fire.
drugs who need to fucking get themselves
No.
checked out. 'cause this shit's
That's
ass.
crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Oh,
I really just want to see through Tougen Anki through your eyes, bro. I really do.
I
I just do not see this. I don't.
I don't see them in the
It's
same
not even
tier
that.
either.
It's that your I think Gacha Kuta's fucking mid. It's
I
not
mean,
up
again,
there.
right? You didn't even like the designs too, so it's like you already go.
I don't like the designs. I
Yeah,
don't like the characters. Rudo's the
Right,
most
so-
stupid fucking character in the
Oh,
show.
that's
There's only
crazy.
one good character in the show.
It sounds like a
and
country
that's
girl. More
only
like,
because she
I don't like
pulled
what you're
out a
wearing. I don't
Glock.
like your mother.
He
I don't
just
like
said
what
the characters are better in this series than Tougen Anki, and then he said there's
They're
one good
better,
character.
but there's
That's
only
crazy.
one
That's
good
crazy.
one.
So what is in
Yeah,
Tougen Anki then? If there's one good character and the characters are better in this series than Tougen
I
Anki,
can't-
I don't.
What? They say it adding up, buddy.
That's
But
crazy.
the plot is better.
This ain't adding up, buddy.
He has
The
no
plot
evidence.
is
And now you go to the
better,
plot.
I feel like me and Gremlin are
You go to
two
the plot.
different sides of the coin, and we just not see each
You're
other.
losing me, bro. You're losing me. I mean, I was already lost, but like, all right.
Oh my fucking god.
So, guys, next on the list we have here, we're gonna try to wrap it up because we do have only a little bit left to talk over. It's gonna be solo camping for 2,
Is this a B?
I believe, right?
I'm gonna binge this, so I don't know.
Ooh.
Let's talk about it.
I
Ooh, I gotta
mean,
binge.
the fact it like I don't know. I want to say C, but like I like towards the top of C probably. I just feel like the fact that it took as long as it did for them to
Oh, fair enough.
become a thing, right? Like when it was apparent, like everybody knew it, like even they both knew. I feel like it was more so. I feel, yeah, like it took longer than it should have, honestly. So like, but I still did enjoy a lot of like the moments between the two of them, just the camping. Obviously,
Did they fuck?
no,
Oh my nigga, no.
not yet.
God damn
The side, the
Trash.
side characters and just kind of like how they were pushing the two mains. I did feel like that could have happened earlier, but like the fact that it still happened was nice. I did like the inclusion of like her brother and then even the I forget what her name was, but the girl who at first we were like, oh, is she gonna be someone trying to get at Gen and whatever? Then they shut that down like pretty quickly, which I'm happy they did. They didn't try to like drag that out and make it some like love triangle bullshit or whatever.
That's good.
But with like Gen's kind of like his trauma from his past and that content and just I don't know, the growth we've seen between the two of them, even especially Gen's growth, I did like seeing because he did kind of come out of his shell more and kind of get over that past trauma that he had. So it was nice to see. Honestly, the more I talk about it, the more I kind of want to put it in like low B. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
Yeah, right. I would think so. Yeah.
yeah, I feel like it was nice. Probably my biggest gripe with it is like the fact it took so long, but it's still nice that we got it because some don't even end up with that, right? Sometimes you don't even end up getting them becoming official, right? Yeah, and that and then like the production, which yeah, I mean it's not really good looking, honestly. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, the
no.
backgrounds look nice and stuff for some of like the sites they're at and the views,
Dude.
but like in terms of animation and when the characters are moving and things
Dude,
of that nature,
remember
like
the
yeah,
shop scene where like we were like, wait, he's been through this part again.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. He was like, he kept going to the same part in the shop. We're like, what the hell? Like they just reuse this, but I would say high C or low B. I would be totally fine with low B, honestly. But I don't know, Grem, what do you think?
I mean, I'm okay with low B as well. Like I said, this one, like you said, the animation's nothing spectacular. We got where we wanted to get really late, but like this anime made me want to go camping. Like
Yeah,
like really made me want to go camping. That's how you know like you're enjoying something, that you're like, fuck, that looks fun. And like the whole anime, it was just a vibe, and I
Yeah.
really liked the character interactions and those two dorks who just fell in love and didn't know how to talk about it, and Gen, who he didn't know like how to get there, like especially with how his last relationship ended. It's good. It was just the whole time. I there was never an episode that I was disappointed, right?
Yeah.
That being said, there was never an episode that I was like, holy shit, you have to watch
blew
this
you away.
right now.
Yeah.
Nate, you gotta watch this right now. No, it was always like, I really liked that episode. It was awesome, you know, and that, yeah, and that's solid B. Yeah.
All right.
All right then.
Okay.
Let's move
Fair.
on to the one that has 16
business.
episodes.
Yeah, I completed today.
The Fading Magical Princess
The-
Who Made Me a
Season 2's
Princess.
announced.
And the season 2 got announced, which we were kept
Yay.
wondering, like, is it going to, or is it maybe not? And it
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, I was wondering too. So that's cool that they're gonna basically adapt the whole thing. So that's cool.
How are you feeling about this,
Yeah.
guys? Because honestly, my gut's telling me B or A. That's what my gut's telling me.
Is that good?
Yeah.
I think a B.
IB?
I mean, yeah, like not high. I think like behind, like there. Yeah,
How are we feeling?
there's some. I don't know. Like yeah.
Behind Spy X Family.
I think I look forward to this more than Yano-kun.
Fair enough. But as a whole,
Yeah.
like yeah, as a whole,
Yeah, I look
Yeah,
forward
alright.
to this anime every week. Like, I literally wake up every morning because one is 20 minutes. If you skip the opening, it's
it
like
was so bright. The story was easy to follow. It was
Easy.
a lot of fun to watch.
good ending too. You find out the mom was behind the whole parallel thing. I'm not sure if that's like a anime original, but you just find that out. So that to me is very beautiful to see the connection, and it was just can't wait to see a season 2. How the story continues and how you get back your father's memories.
Amnesia arc, yay.
Good old case of amnesia. Who don't love that?
It's not is it?
I'm not a
I know.
this anime enjoyer,
I know,
but, if you guys
But
see
the
it,
way
great,
you
I
said
guess
it, it just sounds like we get amnesia arcs like in almost every anime, or it does happen.
feels
So
like
like,
it.
yeah, we go this round 2, yay! It's been like I saw this last season or some shit, so that just made me laugh about that. But it's enjoyable. Like, I give it a solid high B or A, and I'm okay with B for the group tier. This fits
Fair
very
enough.
well.
Yeah, it's a good time. I mean, but I mean, I'm still sad of the changes, but I do still enjoy it. The backgrounds and like what they do overall, the production is so beautiful. God, the jewel eyes and what they do with her eyes is
Oh.
really cool.
Agree.
Really good.
But talking about some
I get it.
jewel eyes, we got some red dress instead. Man, asked for one final thing with 13 episodes. And this, they gave it a 73. That's like maybe
Yeah.
like a C, B right there for
I
some
would
people.
say a C.
High
be honest.
C and nothing higher
Yeah,
than that.
I would say a
please.
high C.
High C.
Damn. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm going to
I'd
be...
say
Yeah,
high
it's
ruling.
C, low. I say high C, but depending on how y'all feel, like I would be cool with lower B, but I'm gonna say for my vote, I guess would be high C.
Like, me personally, I give it a high B as well. I give it more, like, I look forward to it, like, every week right here. But if we're saying low B,
It's
high
everyone high C. You're the only one with high B. You want to put low B? Because my thing with the anime was that it, like, again, it was nice that she get to throw hands, and the the actual villainess, we find out the plot twist with that was kind of cool. But past that, like, I didn't care about the whole like sister saint arc thing. Like, it was,
Oh yeah, that
it was
bit.
there, it happened. But like
The
again,
main
it wasn't
antagonist is not
like,
good either, in my opinion. Like I did not.
No, it was a puppet, and the puppeteer didn't even go all the like 110%. It was just like the puppet being the puppet,
Yeah.
So look, it was nice with the powers with Chronos. Again, I'm a person who likes time powers or time skips or just going back and forth, future, past shit. I like stuff like that. But I feel like the way the anime was executed, it was kind of like I was not looking forward to watching it. I just watched it just to see how it would end. And it did end on a nice note. It was a little funny. I like what they did with the prince and with the girl. There was some kind of romance aspect to it too. And in a lot of ways, both with the prince and with the other guy, from the other country, whatever. But again,
dude, he grew on me. He grew on me at the end of the season. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
Like
good.
he was cool.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Seth
'Cause
from League of
I was
Legends.
like, okay, this
don't
guy's
know why.
annoying as hell. Like, is this gonna be his whole kind of thing? And then I don't know. Some of like I forget what episode. It was like maybe 10, 11, somewhere in that range. Like the shine kind of he got, like the screen time. I feel like it helped me kind of get more into his character. So
Yeah, but
that was a
also I
positive
just love
note.
how he tried to also propose to take his girl right in front of him at the end of battle too. He like, hey, before I leave, you being wasted with this prince. You should come to me in my kingdom, because if you stay here,
Yeah, you gotta respect it.
And I'm like, God damn, you're gonna do it right here. And then I love how his vice commander just said, bro, shut the fuck up. I'm so sorry about my commander. He is truly apologies. Let me just take him home before we get into more trouble. My apologies.
Yep.
And then I love how the person's like, yo, by the way, if you ever want to fly through the kingdom, you're all good. Like, you sure? He just literally tried to propose and take your girl. Like, it's okay. It's like a misdemeanor. No worries. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I just love the ending of the show. Literally her figuring out that she got played by him. And he just smiling like, oh, you about to punch me? Punch me right here, baby girl. I love it. I love it when you spank me. And I just like, God damn.
Yeah,
That man
enjoyable.
is dead, by the way. He went to the moon. That man is Dunzos. He is gone from existence. He does not exist anymore.
The thing that kind of like weighed this down a little bit for me is like that like romance part. Like I don't know. I never was like. It's one of those ones where I'm just like, yeah, I'm not really surprised that like that was like the route that they were gonna go with it, or like that it was there. It's a thing, but I just feel like this series is like better off without it, in my opinion. I don't know.
They said no one's in my house. Fuck.
But like it's more so because of like the Scarlett's character, because I feel like I don't know. I just feel like the most kind of personality or like glimpse of
men too? God.
Like it was with the sister. Like
No,
was like the most where we saw her open up. But
Yeah.
she never really like opened up or anything, or like
I would say
outside of that.
I would agree that was kind of like the weakest part for me as well. Like that was one of the series that I forgot what was the other one that we said that out of the 12 episodes or 13 episodes, like for example 5 through 8 was the weakest, or like, you know, like the nice middle was the weakest arc to try to keep us along, but it was still good overall, and that's what I agree with as well.
And also like just the fact that there's no like, you're never really like worried. Like I just feel like like I like to see kind of like the main character kind of like struggle and have like obstacles to kind of overcome. And I just feel like I never was really worried.
Well,
or like she never really like kind of
Well,
like
she did struggle. She literally got past that her hair turned all black, except the God said,
but,
yo,
like,
I'm gonna still need you. Like, I'm gonna still need
you
you.
were like, come on, were you like ever really like worried though? Like I feel like I was never like, I just always knew like she's gonna come out on top somehow, and just like, you know,
Overpowered
beat the fuck
MC
out of
does
someone.
overpowered
Like,
MC things.
you know,
Look,
it's kind of repetitive in nature. Like, you know what's gonna happen. Like, it's predictable. So it like
I
that
get where
kind
you're
of
coming
brings
from.
it down a little bit for me. But
the dub was also what kept me along with it, and that's one thing I
That's
also
fair.
want to add the caveat for that, because the dub was made the show better for me as well, because the dub voice acting
It was
killed
funny.
it. So like that was just something that just was the extra caveat, because I'm glad I wasn't the only one. Man, God was also watching. I'm like, yes, I got something else with the dub. So it was just, it's just good. And I love how the last episode she said like, "Can I beat your ass?" or something like that. Like some great lines she said in dub, and I'm like, this was well executed. I love it.
Yeah, it was a good fun time.
I mean, I put high C, but if you guys want to compromise,
I said high
and
C as
put it
well.
at a very low B, then I wouldn't mind. But I think really realistically,
Yeah.
like high C is the highest I really
Yeah,
go.
I see for sure. But
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not
I
see.
I like the heck out of this. I easily put it in B. Like hear me out. Like it this feels a lot like Campfire cooking to me. In like I just enjoyed putting it on, and
Yep.
I never hated an episode. Yes, like you're saying, a lot of the character stuff isn't there, but neither is it for Campfire cooking. It's just a good time. It's just zany fun. You never feel like a Mukoda in Campfire cooking is going to be hurt either. Like there is no stakes, and
yeah, but it's not a serious. It's not like a.
Neither is this.
You have like warring
You-
nations and shit, and like you have like
it never
there's
felt
Religion
like
serious.
also played an aspect on it too. where
It
there's
No,
never
there is
felt
like a-
serious.
Well, the elf did
Yeah.
lose his wind magic. You know, just saying there was some stakes for some
You're
characters.
telling me
Side
the
characters.
whole, like shit with the sister and
No.
like that whole like there's definitely
wasn't
some more
serious.
serious content, and yeah,
I don't know.
it
It
is.
didn't feel
Yeah,
serious
so-
to me, and
No, it's
It
very
did to
bad.
me at
It
points.
gets
I didn't
serious. I mean,
mind-
it goes
I
into
didn't-
darker themes, right? Like about the whole.
right. That doesn't mean it's serious though.
It's serious, yes. When it
I
goes into yes, it's
I
serious.
disagree. I disagree, but I mean, I would put it in B. But
I'll compromise
Well,
for
we
low
had-
B. I'll compromise for you guys for low
We
B.
had 3 C's.
I mean, I personally wouldn't do
We
that
had
generous
three
high,
Cs,
but
man.
no higher than low B. I would do no higher than low B.
You did say you're okay with low B if it happens, so I feel like that low B is fine.
No, yeah, I would cover.
Well, yeah, if there was like a divide, but my vote was for C. So
we have 3 C's and 2 B's.
All right, so that's
above
fine.
Tougen Anki.
Or is it
There
2
you
and
go.
2?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
And while last boss appeared.
Ooh, that's A. That one was good from beginning to end.
I beg your pardon, lady. No, I'm playing corn. Go ahead. That's what I'm saying.
I'm good with A or B.
I'm sorry first.
Nah, you're good. It was. I mean, for me, I don't know. From the trailer to just even the end of the series has been entertaining. For
I
me
agree with A as
personally.
well. For me, A.
Low A.
Yeah, above. It's fine above a Watari. I don't
Yeah.
really mind. But yeah, that's all I could say.
give it
I enjoyed it. I'm excited to see where season 2 goes if we get it.
Same. I enjoy the characterization for the characters. The inner monologues for the characters of questioning what's reality, was it true, and also accepting that I had a theory, I had a hypothesis, I think I was wrong. That I gotta throw that out the window and I gotta think a new revision, and that's what he did a couple times. And just knowing that now at this point he wants to be like, hey, time to fight God and himself because he wants to fuck with my life, with my world. I'm gonna fuck you up. And there's a whole fucking 5 dragons now that we gotta stop before they come out. Seems like it.
God, and the ED's of fire, bro.
Oh yeah,
I can't get that out of my head.
really good. And OP as well.
Yeah.
Anybody has any more thoughts?
All right.
I know Grem's watched.
Yeah. I thought A or B tier for me. It was a lot of fun. This is another one of those ones that it didn't feel serious to me throughout, and I never felt like she was in any danger. And then at the very end, we get a oh hey, here's the serious plot. Like, get ready for that. Now it feels a lot like Slime, and this gets compared to Slime a lot.
Oh really? It does?
In that, like, yes, yeah. In that, like, the main character is ridiculously overpowered, but hey, the plot is here, and the character may not be strong enough to handle the plot. Which next season of Slime, spring. Just saying. Anyway, maybe he's gonna start getting stuff that actually can beat him in fights coming up. Is all I've already read it. Anyway, let's go to the next thing.
Yeah.
I think A. Yeah, I think A.
All right then. A gathers adventure in an Isekai. I think this is only me, right?
You?
Oh, so you did complete it? Wow. I never heard of Peep. I wonder what. I'm excited to see what you think, bro.
I got you right now.
Thank you, brother.
Got you right now.
Thank you. Yeah, I kind of thought so.
Expected.
Yeah,
Low
yeah.
key.
Right. Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Ooh.
Isekai still being
Like,
Isekai. Okay.
yeah.
No, keep it low. Keep it
Yeah,
low,
like,
buddy. Keep it
like
low.
was it like a 5 out of 5 stars, expecting that you're supposed to get an Oscar-worthy storytelling or a Country War Awards nominations type of stuff? No, this was a Isekai, straightforward, in the solid of a 7 or a 6.5 out of 10. Just straight of enjoyment.
Fair
It's
enough.
nothing too crazy. It's not overpowered. It's like a farming type of show. That's
It's more laid back.
Oh.
It
yeah,
sounds like.
it's laid back.
Yeah.
It's literally a chill
Good
anime.
time.
It's not like a trash Isekai that's bad. It's like a chill anime. You're literally watching it just to chill, turn back. Not a lot of stakes, but he is slightly overpowered, but not crazy overpowered like in combat, but overpowered in regular stuff in life. Like, what was that anime that I binged that's coming back next season?
The farm or something. I don't
Yes,
know the name.
the farming
I know what
life.
you mean.
Yeah, like the farming
you
life
go.
in another
Farming
world.
in another life.
Yeah,
go.
it's kind of like that. Like, he was dead as instead of farming, he's a person that picks up plants, and he's a searcher, or he's a planter. I forgot the terminology for it, but he's just a chill person. That's the best I got.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
All right, for this next one, I think is Main God. Talk to us,
Cool.
because I didn't get to
Disney
finish it. My
Twisted
apologies.
Wonderland.
Yeah. Season 1, baby. Next episode.
Are you? Wait, Vash. Are you not up to date with it?
No,
Oh,
me and
'cause I remember
wifey,
watching it.
didn't get the time or chance to really finish it this past week. We've been busy with Christmas plans and family errands and bullshit stuff. So we're gonna be finishing it this week before. I probably will be talking about it during binge chilling. So you guys will hear my thoughts on our next episode 61 during binge chilling.
What's the next
But you are
batch?
watching it though.
Yes,
No, I mean, he is, yeah.
yes, I was. I'm just stuck in episode 2, so I haven't seen episode 3 to 8.
Okay.
But batch 2, I think, is 2027. Last I heard the report of the rumor and everything,
shit.
but nothing's been
Right.
confirmed. I think I saw a report a couple weeks ago
Right,
saying
right.
that 2027.
Okay, fair enough.
So, Grem, the floor is yours. What do you think about the anime?
To fucking say, mate.
D.
D?
Oh shit.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. I was giving it a little benefit of the doubt.
Damn.
I mean, I haven't heard good things about it, but why like so low?
It's for the girls, man.
It's for the girls, man.
The dub couldn't carry that much to at least make it a C?
Like, I love Okabe and I love his voice actor, but he can't do it. Not even my guy could.
At least he's honest about it.
Shit. That's what you know.
Wow.
I don't know,
All
bro.
right,
this whole fucking season was about teaching a pompous, spoiled prick to not be pompous, spoiled prick. Like, that's the whole season.
I mean, he is the queen, or like the queen's descendant.
Yeah.
So I guess it makes sense.
And I mean, yeah, we get a little bit of his backstory, and his backstory is sad, and we're supposed to feel bad for him. And we're supposed to be rooting for him and the spade guy to fuck because childhood friends. So, I don't know. Now there's some real yaoi tension, bro. They're
100%.
tough. Like,
not too shocked
like,
about
bro,
that.
like, trust me, they are going to fuck.
So it's like a thing that, like, because I remember before it started, like on the surface, it was like, oh, this sounds cool as fuck, because it was like based off of like characters, right? That like a lot of us are familiar with, or a lot of people are familiar with. But then you get in, you're just like, maybe this wasn't what I expected.
Oh, it wasn't what anybody expected. It was literally a whole.
This is Fujoshi bait.
It is. I mean, this is why it was popular, because it was just girls shipping all the characters. So yeah, they certain people knew what they were getting into, and they were excited for that.
Oh, so this is fan service, just in a very low key level.
No, this is fan service. This is man service. All right, not fan service.
There you go.
So when Neko catches up, she can speak on it. Yeah, I mean,
like I mentioned before, I never got into it because I'm not really into yaoi like that too. I'm good, bro. But I am gonna catch up. I am, because I just want to.
I'm not really into it, but I am gonna watch it.
Anyway, so next one, guys. Next one.
Tell me you're good without saying you're good.
Next one, guys.
Next one.
Oh, yeah. The next one on the list that everyone's been talking about is one of the new animes that came out on a streaming service that we have barely ever spoken about, Disney Plus. Give it up for Cat's Eye. Who is watching it, guys? And what?
Oh, delay after delay after delay after delay.
Well, it came on Christmas, so we were given a miracle. You know,
the way they decided to split it up in like two kind of batches, I guess, or like not even like a batch because it comes out weekly, but they were like, okay, we're gonna do the first 6 episodes, take a break, and then do the next 6 episodes. Kind of interesting. But I feel like this one for me is like probably C. Yeah, probably C, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
It's pretty fun. The characters are nothing crazy. You could definitely like maybe you could say it's kind of dated, right? Like just the like it's kind of like in the same vein as like some of Rumiko Takahashi, like the stuff she's been getting like remade. Like obviously these are 2 different series, but just like some of this stuff just doesn't really hit, you know, nowadays, right? The content, but
it's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's funny for like, because sometimes it's just so stupid. It's just like one of the things, like the whole thing where they fell into the hole and he like
he couldn't see her.
Yeah, he couldn't see her, and that was something, man. That was like that had me cracking up. It was so stupid.
It was suspension of disbelief. That's why I see it. Like this, literally, like a Charlie Angels or with Totally Spies. If anybody have seen any of those shows in any type of references, this is what the show is. It literally, but just maybe. Totally Spies and Charlie Angels took inspiration from this version because Cat's Eye technically was a older show back in the 80s, I believe, or 90s. So technically this is just remastered. So who knows? Probably Totally Spies and Charlie Angels took inspiration from this, and we're calling it like the reference of those. So who knows? But
yeah, but now we have like ops. You know, there's like the one girl who's like on his ass about like she's so like suspicious of the cat's eye like restaurant
She
or
was
whatever, and
close.
she was
God.
close. Yeah, so I think that is kind of mix it, it's making it a little more interesting. I feel
Which
like
I'm
some
glad
of these
somebody brought it up.
introductions to the new characters. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Like, hey, the restaurant, and that looks kind of similar.
Like,
Sounds like the same.
yeah.
That's all.
And there were some nice moments with the three sisters. Like the one girl tried to go off on her own and like kind of handle things on her own, and then they were kind of all just like telling her that like that you don't have to shoulder everything by yourself, and just that. So there's been some like some nice content in it sometimes, but it's nothing crazy, honestly.
Nah. I mean, the mystery is cool, right? They're collecting art from their dad. So something about like they believe that if they collected all, their dad will come back. Something happened. We don't know. Which I guess we'll go into it weekly now since it's back. So I'm very interested in that aspect.
Sorry, to confirm, where are we placing it?
C.
C. But like
Where in
maybe.
C?
Ooh.
I mean, I'm cool with it. Like,
yeah, it could be at the end, right? I mean, it's
maybe below the touring one or something. I don't know.
The touring one, I could. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
I probably like,
Is it better than Wandance?
Yeah, for sure.
I would say. I mean, I dropped Wandance, so what does that tell you?
Okay, no, wait, just gonna be sure where we stand with some of the other animes. Okay.
All right. Next
All
up.
right, next,
Oh,
finally. The second to last anime to speak on.
Go ahead, man.
It's the hentai y'all been waiting to hear about the Gunner speak about. High C, please.
Hi, brother. You're
High C, please. Let me just say real quick.
Oh,
this has been one of the first animes I have ever like watched, and I have been so behind on. Like, no funny. And this anime is like what, only 11 minutes per episode, 12 episodes. This is literally one of the last animes to watch on my list in this season, and I was so behind. Mind you, it's not that long. It's very ecchi, and I could give a fuck.
Wait, so that means
like, don't get me wrong. That was a great plot to me personally. Like, help these girls, with their problems.
You learn something, bro.
Charge them to the best of your ability, and you can keep your you can keep your education. And I mean, come on, we know what we're getting. You know exactly what we're getting in this anime. But for me, because of the fact that it just didn't, compared to other ecchi animes that had come out in previous seasons, and this is coming from the Gunner personally, it didn't really catch my attention as much as I really wanted to. Like, I really tried to like really invest time in it, and it didn't. And that for me is saying something really important, that if an anime like that can't, despite being ecchi, keep my attention, it can't be rated that high. So I'm going to be very generous at that aspect and just give it a C. As much as I would want to go higher and just say stupid shit like, hey, yeah, let me give it A tier or B tier because of tits. No, realistically, it does have nice moments. It does have a good plot, but it's just there. And I'm pretty sure some people may agree with me that there are better ecchi animes than this one. So therefore, I personally would give it C tier.
I say D.
It sounded like it.
I said he don't care. It's like
B.
Anybody?
I read this, man. I like this one.
I guess let's go C then. Split.
This is my Gunner side coming out, y'all. Throw that shit in S.
Yo, what the fuck?
Oh,
nah,
no.
bro. This is like, bro. This is the funny, dumb, goofy, horny shit that I read sometimes. Like, I'm like, fuck it, bro. Throw that shit in ass. Like, do I know realistically that it's like mid as fuck? Sure. But like, how do I feel about it? Throw that shit in ass. Put that shit in ass. Like,
yo, me and Twitch, I don't know what's going on today, guys.
I feel like Takamine, right? Takamine was like, I wanted to be like, throw that shit in this, but it was like so bad, right?
Yeah.
At least this was like,
that was peak.
At least like
here at very least,
right? At least this is like, at least the quality of this one is like, fuck it, just put it in ass, bro. He gooned. Like, and that, bro, I'm with it, honestly.
But it's a Nukitachi, though. That's the thing, bro.
Hold
Remember.
It's not Mickey.
Good ass
You know
levels.
what? That's
Hold
true.
on, hold on.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying.
true. Maybe B.
It's
Maybe
yeah,
B.
there you
Or
go.
maybe A or B because it's not.
A or
All right, so
Yeah,
just
yeah.
put it in like C, I guess.
Put it in B.
Crash,
Put it in B.
Crash
Wait,
with C, Crash with C.
I'll
I'm
just switch
D
it.
and Gremlin's
Crash
B.
C. It's B.
I'll
Crash.
switch mine to B. Can we
There we
get high low B, please?
B.
Why do you want B? You put it in C.
Realistically, I would want to put a little higher. I just have it because it wasn't catching my attention. However,
Our
I
list
cannot
just became
deny.
invalid. But all right.
Come on, give me low B, please. Low B, please.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, by the way,
miss
if
you,
you
but-
wanna look at our personal list, go check on our social media on
Yeah.
Twitter. We haven't been consistent to post it on the IG and TikTok side, but we'll do our best for 2026 to do forward. Who knows? We might post this one to end the year, but hopefully you guys enjoy this. This is
Hell
why our group tier lists are always fascinating to see how it looks. Like
Oh.
Memory said, does it become invalid? It depends on you guys viewers to decide. Let us know how it is until we got here by the end
Maybe
of
like,
this film.
We have achieved enlightenment, boys. Let's go. We get
Right.
one.
On that note,
Alright,
chat, we're on the last one. Isekai
Last but not
Quartet
least.
Season 3.
All right, bro. All right, Isekai Quartet, bro. Put that shit in B. I look, man.
Delulu.
Honestly, this is every season. I will say this is like the best Isekai ever. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really just enjoy the characterization they do with the cast, like especially with the plot of this season, like confirming like that. Yeah, like every time we get a season of like these characters like series, the Isekai Quartet does change, right? Because yeah, those events will become related. So yeah, I would put it like around there. I would agree. Cause dude, I don't know. You have how many? 5 different series that you have to think about, like their own series, and like have to like write that and like make it make sense, and like I don't know. It's really good, dude. I really like what they did in this series, like in this season, confirming stuff with like that happened in Sword and in ReZero, and some things they're teasing in ReZero for season 4. So. And then, especially now that Tanya's getting a season 2, I'm very excited to see the characters change. Because I was kind of thinking about this even before. I'm like, well, since now we're having characters change depending on their seasons, for Tanya, it's been so long. Like, I was kind of like curious. I'm like, is there things that should have been already kind of revealed by this point if it did get more seasons, that it would have kind of like, I don't know, made them equal for these other characters? So, I don't know. I'm very curious in that aspect, like how the Tanya characters grow in Isekai Quartet too. So I don't know. I always enjoy it every week. It's just a fun Monday. It's like it comes out Monday, so it's a good start to me at work. It literally comes out when I clock in. So it's always just a fun 11-minute, 14-minute watch. And Kazuma just clock and sit every time was funny. I love having the finale.
Oh, thank
He was like,
God.
come here. Well, yeah, it was just funny. He was like, come here, Sid. He was like, and the cast were like, wait, how do you just notice the little things? And I'm like, that's my goat. He noticed. He noticed. So I don't know. It was just fun. Of course, the Shadow of Evidence character showed in. They had a little bit of plot. Sid being his like, Delulu self being like, I just want to be cool, and playing the piano and doing some little stuff here and there. It was cool. I'm very excited to see where they go, since they were teasing something with the button, if you know, Crash. So I don't know, is that them, how you call it, teasing another isekai that's going to get added, and what would it be? Is
Oh.
it like, people are thinking Mashoku, or like, I don't know, right? I don't know. So they're teasing something for sure, right?
Yeah,
Or, I don't know.
Well, I think it has to be like a Katakawa IP. I think
For
is
sure,
how.
right?
Yeah,
I
so
don't know, right?
we have to look at like what ones are
But-
under
Yeah,
Katakawa.
Isekai wise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
popular.
but then at the same time, I think they know the fans, and because Roswell is doing something, right? Like, I
Nah,
don't
you
know.
gotta have Slime or fucking
Or
Mushoku
Slime.
Tensei in there.
You're right,
so,
or
yeah.
something.
Slime could be a great one
That's what
too.
I'm saying.
Actually, that actually.
But I
would
don't
be
know if those
perfect.
are under Katakawa is the thing that's kind of.
That yeah, I
But-
guess, or this could be like an unexpected collab. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. Who
I don't
knows?
know. But they're teasing something,
My
'cause
theory with the button.
they didn't really
Uh-huh.
like touch on it. They made it a plot, and then they touched it, and then nothing happened. So people
The
are
one
theorizing-
characters made a cameo, didn't they? The Cautious Hero. They made a cameo in Quartet
left.
at one point.
they left.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember they made like a cameo or something.
They did. So
That was
maybe they
cool.
come back. I don't know. That was really cool. I do love Cautious Hero. I hope we get
Yeah.
season 2. But no, I mean, like, I'll let you go, Crash, in a minute. But yeah, I don't know. I think people are theorizing, is this new cast coming in, or what is going to change in season 4? Because there's something happening, but we just don't know. It ended abruptly. We don't know what's going to happen. Yeah.
Reset, it explodes. They form a
Imagine.
new quartet. It's a new.
Ooh, that would be kind of cool. Hold
Yo,
on now.
the possibilities are endless.
That's what I'm saying. This is why
I
this
was gonna
season's so good.
say,
The reset button.
I was gonna say when the button was first introduced in season 3, like with the whole musical aspect, right? I thought that the button was gonna be pressed, and Tanya is the only that goes back into her own universe, and we get season 2 Tanya.
Oh, okay.
So she remembers everything, does season 2, and then she somehow comes back Isekai Quartet season 4.
I mean, but that can't really happen because I mean,
No, I just thought it'd be really crazy.
Yeah.
I was just thinking,
That's
I was theorizing, but so I'm kind of on the opposite end of you, unfortunately.
That's right.
So besides the movie, Isekai Quartet has always just been a palate cleanser for me. It's 11 minutes. It's short. It either makes me laugh or I'm just like, what the fuck? It's 11 minutes of wasting my time. And it's the same thing for me personally for season 3. I personally give it a C tier, low, like a mid C tier. It is nice to see all these characters. Mind you, I haven't watched ReZero yet, or I haven't seen.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Tanya,
You haven't,
but
seen
I do know enough about.
For sure, right?
Yeah. But I know enough about the characters and like pretty much some of like the plot and everything to like not maybe be like confused or anything. I know enough to like maybe go by with the show. But that being said, I've invested enough with the show to be like, okay, now we got the new arc. They introduced the Eminence and Shadow characters in this. We do not talk about that one anime that is brought up sometimes in this, and there was a whole episode dedicated to that. I was very upset about that. That brings the show down dramatically a lot in points, me personally.
It's fine.
And I mean, what is? It's just kind of the same antics, which again, it's not that it's a bad thing, but you want more originality with this kind of thing. So, you know, it was cool, but it's nothing special. I think, in my opinion, that's why I want to give it. Like, it's just, it was good. It was a good time. And I do recommend for everyone who has not watched the movie still to watch the movie.
Yeah, I still need to.
I personally believe
Go watch it right now.
Better than every single season that's come out so far. Literally, the movie tops everything that has come out because it's original story. It actually almost made me cry at the very end. It's so crazy. Like, just for these 4, little animes to kind of go together and to make this big original story, which is wild in of itself.
4 of the most popular isekai on the planet. These 4 little isekai.
I mean,
I'm gonna give Isekai not flowers.
They're small. That's what he was meaning. I swear. Trust.
But I didn't like. It was nothing crazy for me. Like, it was a good time. Like, I would. Spy X Family was a little more like exciting for me to watch than Isekai Quartet for me, in my opinion. But I would say mid C. It wasn't trash by no means, but it wasn't like high, like good. Like, I was looking forward to it every day.
Like, I would agree, but you just haven't seen all the shows, so you don't get it. That's all I'm saying.
That's fair. Are we the only? Is anybody else watching it, or is it just us two?
No, I'm still waiting to watch the movie.
Yeah, Nate, me too.
Oh, waiting for a treat, my boy. You waiting for a treat.
Let me look at Isekai Quartet. I'm on episode 5. Yeah, okay. I like this show, but I'm only at episode 5, so I can't talk.
Oh,
gotta get on that movie, man.
Then, Neko, I'll give you that.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I think we just.
I'll give it a little beat. Underneath the hentai.
I'm not surprised it's in B because like the first 2 seasons I enjoyed a shit ton. So
yeah, I mean,
yeah.
All right, so with that being the case, we have come to the end of the conclusion of our summer tier list. Well, summer, my apologies, chat. Fall 225, last tier list of 225.
Fall again, buddy. Don't say it's summer, man. I don't want to go.
That's not PTSD. So many animes. Oh no, sorry.
Like, no, I don't want to do
Sorry.
that. No, but this was a good, fun tier list. Understand, chat, that this is a group tier list of the Binge team. This is not the personalized. Our personalized will be posted on the social or also on the threads or on the seasonal anime discussion. If you are in a Discord, please join. If not, you'll find it on the online socials. This was a fun. I didn't expect to at least have 4 to 6 debates in this podcast episode involving of a few
I told
animes.
y'all, it was gonna be cool.
We always have these debates, boss man. And I knew it was gonna happen regardless. Come on now.
Yeah, you're right. Fair enough.
Yeah. That's a true extent. Anybody has any last words before we, say bye-bye for the last episode of 2025?
Yes. Again, just thank you guys for always watching, even if they're always either above 3 hours or 2 hours and stuff like that. We appreciate you guys. Of course, there's always timestamps, so you guys either pick, or if you watch it all the way through to beginning to end, hey, we appreciate you guys. And of course, this is basically our last episode of the year. It's been a good year. I think we've all have had a really enjoyable seasons and just overall year together as co-hosts, and it's been really fun, even with the debates. And of course, we love to see the especially, right? But I like too that we've been having people like come to the Discord or even comment. It was funny to see those times. So I hope in the next year we get to have more people comment and like
Agreed.
debate with us and stuff like that. So that would be enjoyable. But as always, it's always a good time with you guys. I appreciate you guys for having me on as always, even if sometimes I can't be here for other reasons. You guys, when I'm here, you guys, it's always enjoyable. So I want to give you guys a thanks for having me here and dealing with my takes and stuff like that, even though, sometimes I ain't gonna comply, but it's all right. I love you guys. Yeah, and thank you for having me be the female token. Thank you guys.
Of course, yeah.
Well said.
Well said.
No, thank you guys for watching, supporting the tier list, the hotter flops, just all of our episodes. I feel like, these are kind of the episodes probably more people probably gravitate to because people love tier lists, so and even judging from the past ones we've done, it seems like y'all really enjoy them. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one as well and are looking forward to our coverage of the winter season, which is going to be, a lot of fun, a new year, fresh start, brand new things to jump into and probably debate about and have some more, heated, awesome discussions about. That's what we're here for. So yeah, thank you guys. And I'm just ready to get out of this season, man. So
yeah, and Chad, don't forget to finish your fall season anime because we're about to transition to the winter. Next week, I'm also finish some of my fall, a few of my spring, and a few of my winter to talk about best anime 2025. It's going to be very exciting to see which is our top 10, which ones are our honorable mention. Curious to see any of the team members here if they have a top 10 of 2025, just to know, I know I'm going to say mine, To Be Hero X is in the top 5. That shit is fantastic, 100%. Not sure if it's top 2 or top 3, but definitely top 5. But I can't wait for that discussion. Crash, has any last words?
60 episodes, guys. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, for supporting the podcast. We can't really have this without you guys. So a big applause to you guys. Anime is very subjective. There's no right or wrong answer. So watch whatever you want, love whatever you want, but always remember at the end of the day, there's no right or wrong answers. What you watch is always a good time, and we will always be here to always recommend what we believe will be the greatest, the worst, and the most mid. And a big shout out to my co-hosts. We can't do this podcast also without you guys. So a big round of applause to you guys for making this show happen. 2026, we have a lot of surprises in store for you. Maybe merch, maybe more hot takes, maybe more etchiness. We don't know, but we know we're going to make big plans, big moves. And we also want you guys to be included with it. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us on our respective social medias, follow us on our Discord. And don't forget to comment what you think was the best, the worst, and the mid, in your opinion, for the fall season of 2025.
Hell yeah.
Mega Grem?
I mean, everyone else has said it. Thank you for, if y'all watch, comment, all that stuff. I really love doing this. And I guess to my co-host, thanks for putting up with my dumbass. I know I'm a lot. Y'all put up with me. I respect it. Yeah.
No, we need this. We need the dynamic. You bring the dynamic, man.
You bring the passion.
Somebody clip this. I bend this back on the film later.
A bit of aggressive passion, but we love it.
Yeah.
what matters. That's the best thing that we could say about it. We always appreciate your take and everything. We know we're gonna always appreciate it in this coming 2026 with the much Iseikas that will be popping up. Many of your favorites, T-Bat being returned, ReZero. We're gonna continue this watch along until the spring season. Gonna
Hell
finish
yeah.
watching it. Other than that,
The winter season is stacked, guys. The spring season is gonna be very stacked. Summer is gonna be also stacked. We have a lot of great animes coming out in the future, so stay tuned because Off the
2022,
Binge is
let's
here
go.
to tell you guys, yes, what is best, worst, and mid.
so guys,
Yeah.
go watch Weeb Lounge episode 208. Go watch MemoryNK, his stream of what we're watching for Winter 26 sometime this week. Go watch it on the YouTube. I'll find the link. I'll put it there down below. Other than that, if you want to see our fall season coverage, episodes 49 to 59. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this tier list. We'll see you in the next one for 226. Happy New Year. Hasta la vista, baby.
2-0.
Reggie, your ass is cooked next year on God. If I don't see cheeks clapped, I'm done with Rent a Girlfriend. On my mother. You're here for some Off the Binge podcast. I'll see you guys
Did he
next year.
take it back?
2-6.
Yeah, he's talking about Reggie from Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Sure. We talking about
He's like, you
that
know-
man go get smoked.
you know
Oh
what?
God. Stop playing with me, Reggie.
so confused. Man, I'm so confused.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I'll see you guys next year.
Oh.
I'll see you next week.
Recording people.
I'm just saying they couldn't make Ruka just do more in that one chapter, my guy. I just like, bro.